At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family-owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Attention Lake Area senior athletes, you don't want to miss out on this scholarship opportunity. Lake Area Sports will be giving out 2 $500 scholarships this year. One male and one female student athlete will receive a one-time $500 scholarship to be used to further your education this fall. Go to the Lake Area Sports Facebook page for more information and to submit your application.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petty Gene Fiber. Better service, better pricing. Welcome to the good life.
Can we go to Woodland Mead Park?
What's that?
It's a park in Fairfield Bay with 2 miniature golf courses, disc golf, shuffleboard, volleyball, and basketball courts.
And that's all in Fairfield Bay?
Yep.
I guess we can go check it out.
Woodland Mead Park is located on Dave Creek Parkway in Fairfield Bay.
heart of rural Arkansas, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petit Jean Fiber. We understand the importance of local relationships, and that's why when it comes to connectivity, our customers deserve the best. Whether working from home, learning remotely, or connecting with loved ones, Petit Jean Fiber delivers more than just high-speed internet. It serves as a gateway to a world filled with limitless possibilities. Petit Jean Fiber. Better internet, better service, better price.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
One epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Petit Jean Fiber. Game-changing internet.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC and
Hello, and we're live from Lake Area Sports. We're here at Nemo Vista for your Lady Redhawks versus the Lady Eagles. For the starters for the Westside Eagles, you got number 11, Sam Corpier, number 20, Eden Murphy, number 12, don't have number 12, okay, and number 55, Gentry. I'm here with Joseph Owen. This is 7 Hurt. And for your Lady Redhawks, you're going to have number 3, Short. You're going to have number 4, Perkins. And starting number 11 is going to be Robinson. And number 21, DeSalvo. And in the paint, you have number 44, Hammett. I know these Lady Redhawks are coming in 0-4, and these Westside Lady Eagles are coming in at 1-2.
Yeah, hoping we get a good game today. It's should be a close one from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I went down and talked to Coach Josh Ballard. He's expecting a dogfight this evening.
All right, I always love seeing those. Don't want to see any kind of blowouts. Always want to see them scrapping out there.
Oh, yeah. Got 2 first-year head coaches in here, and Josh Ballard and Coach Corey Collins. I know Josh Ballard's coming off of a district championship at Marshall, and Coach Corey Collins is coming from Mena. He coached their junior high program there.
It's a big move over from Mena to here.
It is. I don't blame him.
Yeah, I know old Ballard's from around the area. He was Guy Perkins in high school.
Oh, yeah.
So he's kind of just stuck around.
He gave us a lot of problems at Southside.
Same here for Shirley.
And the tip's up, and it's going to go to your Lady Redhawks. And number 4 is going to have that. That's going to be Perkins.
Looks like they're trying to move the ball early to this game. We'll see if this kind of, ooh.
Skip pass almost picked off, and she's going to get called with the travel. That's going to be 44, Hammett.
Early turnover. Don't love to see that, but hey, it happens. Kind of got to get the nervousness out of the way. It's the first play of the game. We'll see what Westside can do.
A little shaky. You're going to have number 11, Sam Corpier, throw it over to freshman Gentry. She's going to attack and up and in for her first points of the game.
She likes to attack once she gets the ball. It's really her thing. She just kind of goes in.
Yep, she is one of 2 freshmen starting tonight for Coach Ballard.
Ooh. That's a tough foul.
That's going to be an early foul on freshman Gentry. Hope those don't pile up on her.
Yeah, she just got her hand caught in the cookie jar. Just couldn't get away with that little trap up there half court.
And you got to skip past the Hammett. Almost picked off by Corpier inside the 21. That's going to get blocked by number 5.
Oh, man, what a fight.
Carly Holt.
That's already 2 plays and 2 skip passes that were terrifying to watch, so I'm sure that's going to kind of even itself out eventually.
I'm sure Coach Corey Collins isn't liking that. You got the floor general and Corpier taking the ball up the court. Passes over to Gentry. She gets past one, but she's going to step on the line. That's going to go back to the Lady Redhawks.
Yeah, I know last week Westside was having trouble with the press from Mount Vernon. Let's see if they can kind of handle it a little better this week against the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, I was at Westside last night, and I was watching them and Southside play, and it was a close game all the way down to it. And really the deciding factor was just missed free throws. They handled the press of Southside pretty well, which is actually surprising.
Oh, a scrum right here. It's a dog fight. A couple players on the ground. They're moving it forward and picked off.
It's going to get picked off again.
It's always how it happens. Just somebody gets a little excited after a nice play and then just kind of give it away.
Right back away. Got it up top to Hammett. Hammett's going to skip it over to number 11, Robinson.
Nice safe one that time. Do like to see that improvement.
And it's going to be another long skip pass over to number 3, Short. Back to Short in the corner. You got number 21, DeSalvo.
Working around the perimeter. Haven't done too much inside yet. A lot of skip passes. I don't hate them necessarily, but
they're going to have to get something up. It's going to be.
They get it.
It's going to go out on the Lady Redhawks. Westside ball. Thought they were going to get the offensive rebound right there, Joseph.
Yeah, it did look a little bit like they were. Kind of looked like maybe 2 Redhawks were fighting over it on that one. I'm not too sure, but kind of friendly fire on that one. Oh, here's the press. Let's see, can they break out? Oh, that's smooth. Right here, let's see what happens.
It's going to be freshman Gentry with another bucket inside. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter, 4-0, your Lady Eagles.
Yeah, that looked a lot smoother on the break. Ooh.
These skip passes are killing them, Lady Redhawks.
Yeah, they, I'm sure they'll get it together. It just hasn't started out great. A little bit of nervousness. They're maybe not too sure how to handle this defense from Westside.
They're coming at them tonight. That's about 3 turnovers, I believe.
Ooh. That was a scary pass as well. These ladies just passing with reckless abandon.
It's going to be Eden Murphy with the miss. Last night against Southside, she had about 14 points, and I couldn't tell you how many rebounds. She had a monster game for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, last week in the game I was there, she was doing pretty well too. Her and Gentry are kind of the main scorers, it seems like, this season. Mm-hmm. Let's see if they can continue that, kind of carry these ladies far. Oh, friendly fire again.
And they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching Lake Area Sports.
To be used to further your education.
One epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Petty Jean Fiber. Game-changing internet.
Hey, folks. Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GM.
Back from the timeout here. Redhawks with the ball. Let's see if they can that timeout maybe kind of got them back together, back on the same page.
Going to go up top to Robinson. She's going to shoot it, and she makes it.
There we go. Their first points of the game, and it's a great one to make. You know, you got to open up that three-point line. Really opens the paint up whenever you can shoot from out there.
That was a good shot from the timeout.
Speaking of shots.
Eden Murphy with the offensive rebound. She's going to go up with it, and it's just going to be just short.
Just rattles out. It was a great board, and then great attempt at the finish. Just couldn't get her to go.
Got Robinson back with the ball. Passes over to Short. Short inside to number 21, DeSalvo. She attacks.
That's a good move.
She breaks it off the front iron.
Just unfortunate. Lady's down. Nope, she's fine. She's getting up. We're moving it down. Oh, what a pass.
Nice pass by Eden Murphy with another offensive board.
It happens. It's up.
Eden Murphy with another offensive board.
I feel like we're going to say that a lot tonight.
I do too. And she's going to get fouled. It's going to be on the floor. That's going to be the second foul for these Lady Redhawks. One foul for your visiting Lady Eagles.
Yeah, what do you think of the new free throw rule going on?
I don't really necessarily love or hate it. I guess it's just going to come with time. It seems to make the games a little bit longer so far. What have you noticed about it, Joseph?
Well, it was quite a dogfight last week. Westside Mount Vernon, that boys game. So there was a ton of fouls, and I got a real great experience with it there. Really spread out the game pretty well. Got everybody involved.
I think over time everybody's going to adjust well with it.
Oh,
some sloppy play by the Redhawks, and that's going to be
another
a steal
pickoff pass.
Number 11, Sam Corpier.
Oh, what a get back! Oh, that was scary.
That was a good hustle play by number 11, Robinson. But
Yeah.
freshman Gentry got the rebound, and she's going to go to the line for two, I believe.
I thought they're calling it on the floor. I guess it was before the shot went up. But that was great effort there from, I believe, 3 to kind of get back and just put a hand up on that layup attempt.
These girls are hustling tonight.
Yeah, you always got to hustle a little bit harder after the turnover, and that's just how you know things are going to turn out better.
And Gentry's looking for her shot tonight.
Oh.
Oof. And a late whistle, and that's going to be a foul on number 4, Perkins, for Nemo Vista. Another offensive rebound by these Westside Eagles.
It was actually on number 11, Robinson, I believe,
11?
for that foul.
Oh, wow. She has
3
in the first quarter.
That's not that's a little scary to see.
By your only person with a basket made, that is definitely scary to see.
It hasn't been a super high-scoring game so far yet, so they don't have to worry too much about just losing out on all of that. But she is going to come out, and you got to understand that 3 in the first quarter, and you only got 5 to give. Not a great start.
It is not. And this is looking like a repeat of last night, Joseph. For the Lady Eagles, they kept themselves in the game with their offensive rebounding abilities, but they shot themselves in the foot with how many free throws they had missed.
Free throws are just part of the game that everybody likes to think is just easy, but it takes a lot of effort and dedication on making them. But you would like to see a couple more kind of going in.
Last night they lost the game by 10 points, missing 12 free throws. You got to be sick with that statistic.
Yeah, I can't imagine that was a fun huddle after the game.
Oh, no. I know Coach Ballard was not liking that. And number 2.
One-footed?
Well.
Oh.
Another offensive rebound by Murphy. She kicks it out to Gentry. Gentry with the 3. And
there we go.
Nothing but net. Gentry with a quick 8 points, 7 points this evening. She has all their buckets.
That is a very clean play. You always got to love whenever you can just get a board, kick it out, and then you just got an open shooter out on the perimeter. Speaking of open shooters.
Number 12, she's going to airball it, and that's going to go Lady Eagles ball.
Yeah, just barely tipped off of 3's hands right there. A little unfortunate situation for her, but it happens.
Number 12, Mandy Smith grabs it, throws it inside. That's going to be picked off, and it's going to stay Lady Eagles basketball.
Tried threading the needle there. She almost had it. I was a little scared for Nemo there on that play.
And they're going to throw it right into number 5, and she gets it picked off by number 12, Baker.
Bit of sloppy passing here in the first half. I think there's been a couple picked off passes for both teams now.
Oh, yeah.
Those skip passes have gotten a lot better after the first couple minutes, though. I have enjoyed seeing those.
I think Coach Corey Collins got that down in the halftime.
It's up. Oh.
No good. We're going to have a jump ball here, and the possession arrow is in favor of Westside.
They're going to push it down. They haven't been too bothered. It looks like, Nemo is kind of dropping back a little bit further from that press. They were kind of getting cooked on it earlier, so it is nice to see them kind of trying to condense everything.
Their backside was not where they should have been in the press.
Ooh, barely gets out of the trap. She's dribbling around.
And they're going to call a foul. Sam Corporate is going to head to the line.
She really fought for that one.
She did.
Sometimes it's the best way to get out of one of those situations. Just kind of keep on moving, keep on looking for an option, and sometimes you can just get to the rim off of it.
And she missed 2 earlier. Let's see if she can switch up the beat. First one's up and no good.
Noticed a lot of Westside players kind of have a really quick free throw routine.
They do. And that's going to be 5 fouls for your Nemo Vista
Oh,
Redhawks already in the double bonus with this new rule.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so we're going to be seeing a lot of free throws if this keeps up. I don't know if
Seconds
Nemo...
up and no good again. Eden Murphy with another offensive rebound, and she throws it. Oh, good save.
What a save. Let's go. She's driving in again. What a kick
Oh,
pass.
Nice play.
That's a great play from Westside. Terrifying little dance on the sideline to save that ball, and then got a free layup off of it.
That's a beautiful pass by Sam Corpier. Another skip pass for the Nemo Vista.
Skip pass is okay.
And we're going to get a tip ball by Eden Murphy. It's going. I would almost say she probably has got about 6 offensive rebounds by herself tonight, Joseph.
Yeah, it feels like that's all we're saying when it comes to rebound.
Looks inside.
They haven't been working in. Take too much time. Oh. And it's in off the rebound.
Get a bucket by Perkins. Offensive rebound. It's going to cut the lead to 5.
Gentry's going down again. She's going to attack here. Scary little pass above the head. A drive. Another foul.
I'm going to see Sam Corpier going to the blind for the 3rd time tonight. She is 0 of 4.
We'll have to see if that trend continues or if she can break it here. It'd be nice to break it, get into double digits, and kind of get a little bit more momentum going.
I think they've already missed 4 or 5 free throws so far. There you go.
No, not a 6th. Yeah, with all this fouling, you got to kind of worry about Nemo. They don't have too deep of a bench.
They are a little team this year.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Well, Westside doesn't have a whole lot either, but they are also a little bit lower on the foul end right now.
With how little amount of...
Scary play here.
We're going to get a foul on Gentry. If that is called on Gentry, that's going to be... Oh, it's going to be on Eden Murphy. I was about to say, if that was on Gentry, that's going to be 2 in the first. That would be detrimental for these Westside Eagles.
Yeah, that wouldn't be great. You never want to get multiple in one quarter if you can, but sometimes it happens. Can't let it affect you too much. Open for 3.
Pass the short, and it's going to be airballed up. That's up by number 21 to Salvo.
We've been talking about Westside's rebounding, but it looks like the offensive rebounds are kind of kicking towards Nemo here. Gotten a couple points off of it now. Murphy inside.
Kicks to Corpier.
It's up. Oh!
Just
off the front iron.
Perkins with the ball. Bringing it up the timeline.
Kind of slowing it down. You think they're going to try and go 2 for 1 here? Or looks like they're just going to go for the one shot towards the end. I don't know. They'll probably just take what they can get. Oh.
In a game like this, I think you would just take what you can get. And that's going to be picked off by number 32.
Unfortunate. It looks like she's wanting to push it up. Oh, I thought she was going to try for that pass there. That was that would have been a funny little one.
Back up to Corpier.
She's been driving a lot off of these. Oh, what a pass in.
Inside to Eden. Eden takes a
footwork.
Shot. Ooh.
Ooh. It's a tough little shot.
Nice shot by number 20. Eden.
5. Murphy with a rebound.
And she chunks it, and that's no good. Your first quarter score is 13-7. Lady Eagles on top. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with you. Thanks for watching Lake Area Sports.
Gateway to a world filled with limitless possibilities. Petit Jean Fiber. Better internet, better service, better price.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
All right, we're back here. Start of the second quarter. Let's see what they can do here. Throwing it in, Nemo is. They've been pushed pretty far back on the offense. They aren't really starting anywhere with a threat. Okay,
that's going to be a walk by Perkins. That's going to be
It's just kind of a mental slip. You don't really think about it. You just grab it, and you're like, yeah, I'm fine. And then you hear that whistle, and you just know something happened.
Like you said, Joseph, that Lady Eagles defense is keeping them out of the paint altogether tonight.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to get anywhere near the rim. A couple times they've worked it in. They've had a little bit of success, but they've still gotten swarmed. It's up.
Ooh, it's going to be off.
Just a little wide there.
Got Perkins for Nemo Vista taking the ball up the floor.
Nemo hasn't been working it very fast down the floor either.
Been very lackadaisical.
That is a great word, I tell you what. I love hearing that. That's a great shot, too. Just to follow up on that, just really make the play just pop.
And that's going to be Perkins' second bucket of the night. She has 4. Gentry with another 3.
Oh, that was a little deep, too. A couple steps behind.
That
Looks
was a
like
bomb. It's going to go.
Nemo ball.
Nemo ball. These freshmen for these Lady Eagles are really impressive tonight.
Yeah, they've been really putting in the work out there. They've just been kind of pressing them everywhere, offense and defense. They haven't been letting Nemo get too much going. Their shots haven't been falling too much right now, but they've been getting a lot of boards to show for it.
It's going to be a foul on Eden Murphy. That's going to be her second of the ball game.
Second early in the second quarter. You don't love to see that, but it's not too detrimental as long as you can kind of stay calm, not go too hard.
It's going to be a pass over to Short in the corner.
Skip pass, works it inside. Oh, goes back outside. I do like that play.
One and misses.
Oh.
And Sam Corpier with a tough rebound.
Ripped it away.
Skip pass up top.
They're open. Can they finish it off? They do finish this one off.
That's going to be number 10, Lily Stevens, with the bucket.
Nemo slowing it down again. Westside's really up in their grill. Let's see if, oh, skip pass. Oh, just over her head.
Back to Westside we go. 15-9, 6.5 minutes left to go in this first half.
Yeah, we'll have to see if Nemo can do anything to counter this defense that Westside's throwing at him. They haven't had an answer for him yet. They've shown glimpses. Just the passes have just been a little too errant, too lackadaisical, as you said.
That's going to be a travel on Stevens.
Just got moving a little too fast.
Coach Corey Collins calling out a play for the team to run.
Westside's backed it up a little bit now. I wonder if they're just trying to mix it up or if they're just disguising it.
Oh.
Once again, a tip pass. The passes are just not there. That's a great play.
Oh.
Unfortunate miss, but there's a great pass to get it into her. Murphy with the rebound.
Oh, man. Eden Murphy is all over the boards tonight.
She's just not letting anything come off of that without her in the area.
And we're going to see Eden Murphy go to the free throw line for her first free throws of the game. She hits the first one.
She does sink that. I do like to see Westside. I think they've been on a little bit of a streak free throw-wise now. I don't want to ruin it, but I'm sure that did. It did not. Let's go.
She knocks down both at the line.
Westside back up there, pressing a little high again.
Really
That's a great way to break it down.
Ooh.
That was a scary play.
It's going to be a foul on Lily Smith. That's going to be their second of the quarter.
On these out-of-bounds plays, Nemo's been throwing it into the corner basically each time. They do mix it up this time, though.
Westside's almost been daring them to shoot every single time.
Oh!
Corpier with the rebound. She's going to get fouled by number 4, Perkins. Going to be their first foul of the quarter.
It's one of those fouls where you just feel like you're owed something after, and so you just kind of go for it and never works out well.
Indeed.
Westside working it down.
In the Gentry.
Their passes have been a little bit more crisp all night, and it's been paying off so far.
It's going to be brought down by number 21, DeSalvo.
Just barely off the front iron, but it was a great look. You got to be taking those when you can get them.
Up to Perkins. Perkins throws it inside at number 21.
They've been doing a much better job of working inside, and look at this.
12, Baker.
An open three for him. Couple passes, get it inside, and then look what can happen, guys.
Bring the ball game back down to 5.
Yeah, they've been trying to get that all night. Their passes, if they clean it up a little bit, it could get a lot scarier for them.
Looks like they're trying to throw it into Carly Holt. Back to Eden, and she scoops and scores.
What a play and finish. Holt just barely got out of that.
8 points early on in this ball game. she's making her presence felt tonight.
Yeah, she doesn't want to go down without anything happening.
Over to Short. Short thought about it. Back up to Perkins. Perkins
Another
shoots
open three.
And it just rattles out.
Just barely off.
Holt came
You
down
got to
with
take
that
those when you can
rebound.
get them, though. What a pass down. It sneaks through. Oh, just unfortunate, but they keep the board. Don't know who it's out on yet.
I don't either.
It looks like they're saying Nemo ball.
These offensive rebounds for Nemo are just killing them.
Well, we did say it was looking like a dogfight early, and it's definitely held true to that. Every play has just had somebody going after it with their whole heart.
For Westside, you got 32. Davis checking in for Sam Corbier.
Which brings in a little bit of height in here. You think they're getting a little worried about the inside game?
Well, they have had a couple inside baskets that brought this game back down to 7. So maybe.
She's looking for that weak side. What?
Ooh.
That's an interesting little play. I'm not too sure. I thought something was going to get called.
I definitely thought someone was out of bounds there. Looks like they're going to get number 21, DeSalvo, on the line. It's going to be a foul by Davis.
Yeah, she comes in, puts on a foul. You know, some players are just enforcers like that.
She makes the first. This ball game 13-19, 6-point game.
For all that we've said about their turnovers, they've been able to keep it relatively close with pretty a lot of turnovers in the first quarter.
Yeah, Westside not being able to capitalize on it as much as they really should have been.
That was a scary looking pass. Oh, a skip.
And it's going to go out of bounds. Nemo Vista ball.
Is an interesting idea. Just didn't have the height on the player in the corner.
Did not. They think they passed that ball about 10 feet in the air to their shortest player.
They just really, really had hope for.
Go over to 12. Baker back up top to Perkins. She surveys the floor, throws it inside. Back out to Baker with a 3.
Another one. And whoo, rattles around, goes in. You always love to see those. That's a shooter's roll right there.
You do. Brings this game within 2 for these Lady Redhawks.
Oh, she pulls it. Oh!
And Gentry drains the bomb.
She did not want to be shown up.
She got that one back fast.
That's a heat check. She just said, you know what? Anything you can do, I'll do just a little bit better.
She said, I've got 10. I'm going to shoot this ball. And there, Lady Redhawks skipping the ball around. Back out to Perkins. Perkins drives, thinks about it, walks.
Yep.
One too many.
Yeah, she just wanted to get in there, try and work something inside, and she just kind of walked into a trap, really. Sometimes that's what that defense wants you to do. Take that extra dribble, and then all of a sudden, you're just surrounded. Did she do it again? If she would have. Murphy.
It over. And it's going to be another offensive rebound by Holt. Gentry shoots another bomb.
Oh.
And that's going to be
ball's loose still. Oh, a fight. Somebody else ended up on the ground.
Eden Murphy really making her presence felt tonight. She's everywhere.
She's not letting any loose ball just go for free. She's absolutely putting her all into it.
That's going to stay West Side ball. Sam Corbier is going to check back in for number 5, Gracie Holt. Carly Holt.
See what Westside does here on the inbound. They've been working it across the rim.
Eden Murphy.
It's a pass?
Another jump ball. That's going to go in Nemo Vista's favor.
It was an open look, though. You do like to see him taking that and getting those. But from the Nemo side, they've had a few too many of those open looks on the far side here.
Exactly. I talked to Coach Josh Ballard just before the game, and he said a big problem with their 1 and 2 start was shot selection. They're all learning their shot selection, and he said once they get that down, they're going to start rolling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Any good team just knows when and what they should take. Their young team is...
Offensive rebound by the littlest girl on the floor. It's going to be Short.
That is a great name for her out there.
Another jump ball leaves it Westside basketball.
Like to see her getting in there and fighting with the Giants, though.
Oh, yeah. Leaving none to imagine tonight. Over to number 55, Gentry.
Nemo's been working a little bit better on that defensive key. 3 seconds in the lane?
You don't see that one very often, do you, Joseph?
Well, I've seen it quite a bit. The game I watched last week, I think there was 3 between the two teams.
Really?
Yeah.
That's my first one of the season.
Yeah, there was 2 in the senior boys game alone. I think that there was 1 on the girls game as well. I can't really remember. Oh.
Another skip pass almost picked off by Eden Murphy. She's everywhere.
Yeah, she's just going after it. They're skipping. This one's not as dangerous. They're kind of picking their choices a little bit more.
Perkins drives, and
that's her shot, really. She likes to take that. I've seen her 3 or 4 now.
Yep, she's got 6, and I think every one of them's been about that exact shot.
Hey, if you know your shot, you got to take it. Oh, that's a nice move. Leaves it short.
That's going to be
pulled down by Nemo here.
Perkins with the floor general responsibilities. Throws it over to Short. Short
brings it inside.
Right inside to number 21.
Kick it out? No.
With the
she
left.
goes up. I like the shot attempt.
We're going to get a foul by number 21, DeSalvo.
Sometimes you just got to let them know that you're there and you're here to score. You're not here to just be out there.
Got a minute 15 left in this first half, 22-19 in favor of Westside Eagles.
Been a great game so far. A lot of fighting, just a lot of scrappiness out on the floor.
Oh, yeah. They're leaving it all out there on the floor tonight. Gentry throws it to Corpier. She checks her feet, fires, and just a little short.
I think if she would have just sent it at first, that feet check really kind of messed with her rhythm there. She was pretty open for a little bit. Oh. She hit her head.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to go back to Nemo Vista. She got right back up.
Yeah, it looks like she's up and fine. Maybe a little shaken up, but nothing too bad. She's up and moving around just fine.
Coach Corey Collins coming to check on his point guard. Making sure she's all good. She's back in the game, and she's ready to rumble.
That's part of that dogfight in her. She's just up, ready to go, take a hit, and get back up and keep moving.
Another skip to Perkins. Perkins drives, attacks, and she's going to get fouled. That's going to be the 4th foul on these Lady Eagles. One more, and they're in the double bonus.
You have to watch this inside corner here. They've been going there a lot. Last time they skipped the free throw line. There's the corner again.
No
it's
hesitation. Up. Gracie Holt with it. It looks,
They know their shot, and they're taking it. That's for sure.
And
pushing the ball.
Attacks. She smartly pulls it out, throws it over to Holt, and Holt with the 3.
She was open for just a second. That closeout got there at the end, and she still just didn't care about it.
Fired away.
She said, you gave me a little bit too much space, and you're going to pay for it. And Nemo, shot clock is off.
Shot clock is off. Perkins with the ball up top.
Working it in. They don't look too worried about trying to score right now. They're kind of just moving the ball around, getting Westside moving, it appears.
They want that last shot at the game.
Ooh, scary play.
6 seconds left, and Perkins fires.
Oh, just off the inside.
Just off. Sam Corpier with it, chunks it, and it's no good. Your first half is 25-19. Joseph, what do you think these Red Hawks are going to do at halftime to make some adjustments?
I think they've really got to look at the passing. They've just been a little too off the mark on them. There's been a lot that have been picked off, and a lot of scary plays have developed because of it.
I agree with you. All right, we're going to take a break, and we're going to take it with them. Thank you for watching Lake Area Sports.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis ACE has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis ACE has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis ACE is not your typical hardware store.
American Safeguard Insurance. Our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need, so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family-owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new vehicle. Well, it's not that way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Attention Lake Area senior athletes, you don't want to miss out on this scholarship opportunity. Lake Area Sports will be giving out 2 $500 scholarships this year. One male and one female student athlete will receive a one-time $500 scholarship to be used to further your education this fall. Go to the Lake Area Sports Facebook page for more information and to submit your application.
I tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petty Gene Fiber. Better service, better pricing. Welcome to the good life.
Mom, can we go to Woodland Mead Park?
What's that?
It's a park in Fairfield Bay with 2 miniature golf courses, disc golf, shuffleboard, volleyball, and basketball courts.
And that's all in Fairfield Bay?
Yep.
I guess we can go check it out.
Woodland Mead Park is located on Dave Creek Parkway in Fairfield Bay.
and we'd like to take a minute tonight to thank our sponsors of tonight's game: Pettigene Fiber, F.L. Davis, Knapp Truss, Cowboy Chevrolet GMC, American Safeguard Insurance, Red River Dodge, Sutterfield Ready Mix, Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop, Community Water System, Cutting Edge Welding and Fabrication, Roof Tech, Carrie's Hair Shack, Happy Hanger, and Enola's Storage and Rentals. And we're going to be back for the second half of action tonight.
Let's see what happens here. Working it inside early. Oh, it was a nice move. Just couldn't get the finish on it. Up top again. She likes that shot right there.
Is that Gentry again?
That is Gentry. She just gets top of the key and says, you know what, this is all me.
And that's going to be her.
Ooh, pick up right past half. You don't love to see that, but it works out. Does look like they're trying to move the ball. A little bit more player movement as well here from Nemo.
You'd like to see that.
A little bit of an errant pass. Picks up again pretty early and pays the price for it. The West Side on the fast break. Loses it. What's the call? Can't. Looks like she was out of bounds just barely. Oh, okay. Don't see that too often. Jump ball out of it. Murphy just faked the pass and kind of dropped it there. Not a great start to the second half for that, but we do have that 3 to hold on to.
And it's going to be 28-19 with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Nemo Vista looking to get something going.
They're moving around on the perimeter a lot, trying to work it in. Those hands are just in the way. They haven't been able to make a way through yet.
Gentry with the left, and she scoops and scores.
It's good. They've been really working the fast break here, just getting those turnovers, getting out on the run. We'll have to see if it kind of picks up more here in the second half. They didn't separate too much off of it first half, but
freshman Gentry with 15 points already in this ball game. And she reaches in, and it's going to be her second foul of the evening.
Ooh, is it? I think they may have called it on, number 12 there.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Well, that's
her first, actually.
That's sweet for Miss Gentry.
Another shot off the inbounds immediately from 3 here for Nemo. Does seem to be their go-to play. They do get the rebound off of it. Ooh, pass fake. Would like to see a bit more pass fakes here now I think about it.
And it's going to be no good, but they're going to
another
get the
fight.
ball back.
Oh, unfortunate there.
Sam Corbury taking across the timeline, passes up to Eden Murphy. Eden Murphy loses it for a second, gets it right back, up and no good.
That's a wacky play. Ends up for Nemo. Murphy mows her down too. Just got a little excited there and just pushes her over.
That's 2 quick fouls for the Lady Eagles. Be aware of that.
Number 3 for Murphy.
Definitely need to be aware of that. They're going to need her going into this fourth quarter. Got Perkins with the ball up top for Nemo Vista.
Moving it down, moving it across the perimeter again. Getting it inside some. Skip pass. She's open.
And Perkins shoots.
Oh.
Fires no good.
Rebound.
DeSalvo with the rebound and put back.
That was a much cleaner looking skip pass play. I did like to see that. Unfortunately, they couldn't get the shot. Oh.
Right back into Murphy.
That's a great pass. From the half court line, just snuck it in there. Didn't give you time at all.
And that's going to be short with the ball over to Perkins. Perkins looks inside, and that's going to get tipped.
Another errant pass here. Nemo's just kind of, oh,
long.
Speaking
skip
of
pass.
errant passes.
And the hustle is not going to be enough for her. That's going to go Lady Redhawks ball.
It was a good idea. It kind of looked like old 10 wasn't too sure that ball was going to come to her. She wasn't really looking for it.
She was not ready for that.
Can't really blame her, but Westside's really been kind of trying to move it up the court pretty fast whenever they get a chance to.
Trying to speed this tempo up with this ball game. And Perkins with the ball up top.
Nemo looks to slow it down, it would appear. Moving around a little bit. Not a whole lot of player movement inside.
And Perkins
cut in.
shoots. That's going to be no good.
An attempt throwing it off her leg.
Oh, back to Nemo Vista.
She loses it.
Philpott steals the ball, and she's going in. She stops, and she pops.
She had some breaks.
And they're going to call a foul on Nemo Vista. She's going to go to the line for 2. Not sure who got her on that one. That's going to be number 3, Short. Her first of the ball game.
Number 3's made a couple hustle plays out there. I remember she, I believe, was the one that stopped one of the first half fast breaks. Now almost fully did a second one, but just barely picked up the foul.
Eden Murphy's going to get some bench time in this third quarter with those 3 early fouls.
Yeah, got to keep her fresh. Got to keep her from getting that fourth too early on, especially in what looks like it's going to be a close game to end.
And Philpott's going to go 1 for 2 in that sequence of free throws.
Pressing up a little bit more again. Scary.
Bunch of scary passes by these Redhawks. Skip pass over to Davis. Back
Moving
up top
around.
to.
Seems like when they do get a chance to move it around, though, they're just a little too far out to make any kind of real threat towards the hoop.
Back over to Perkins. Perkins looks inside to the
Good
salvo.
cut in. Doesn't look for the shot at all. I do like to pass out. A cut.
Robinson's going to get fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2.
On number 11.
Sam Corporier's first of the ball game.
Westside's been getting a little bit more aggressive on defense, and every time they do pick up a couple more fouls than normal, but it does force a lot of turnovers so far.
Indeed. They got 3 fouls already in this second half alone. Got to watch out.
You do have to worry if that's going to come back to bite them at some point, but they haven't done too terribly bad about kind of resting their players when they get a few too many.
Robinson.
Ooh.
Another picked off pass by the Nemo Vista Redhawks.
Yeah, that one, it's just too enticing. You just can't be going for that pass right there. Just a little too open, a little too close to the net. Somebody's going to be coming in.
And Short with the ball. She throws it over to Perkins. Perkins looks inside.
Working
Back
inside,
up top
inside,
to
outside.
Robinson.
Got a couple off of this, and another one goes in.
And Robinson's second 3 of the ball game. She's going to cut it back down to single digits for these Nemo Vista Redhawks.
That play's been working out for him pretty well. I think that exact duo is cashed in a couple times, and Westside tries to answer.
Gets her own rebound. She attacks, throws it wildly
Whoa.
at the rim, and we're going to see 2 more at the line for Miss Davis.
Another offensive rebound for Westside. Just a lot of pressure on the inside for Nemo that they haven't been able to relieve. They've just been letting a lot of boards go through their hands, basically.
You definitely have to think if you're Coach Corey Collins, you're going to be preaching the box out.
Yeah, I'm sure their next practice is going to be pretty filled with rebounding.
And she connects on both. Puts this at a 10-point ball game.
Barely even touched the net on the way through. That's just great confidence.
They look to pass the timeline. Oh, and we're going to get another travel on Miss Perkins. That's going to go Westside basketball.
Did look like a great way to move the ball across, though. They did have a nice lane open up on that pass, but she just walked a second too early.
We're going to have Sam Corbier taking the ball up for the Westside Eagles.
They've been working it inside.
And we're going to go Nemo Vista ball.
Ooh.
That one was a close call there.
Yeah, that was tough. I wasn't sure if it ended up hitting her or not, but I guess not. Off of Murphy. Wait. Yeah, she's already back in.
Oh, yeah. Coach Josh Ballard knows he needs her.
I like the pass fake. Kind of open up a lane there. Westside shut it down pretty quick, but you got to give them options. And then an errant pass again gets tipped.
Another rough pass. It's another jump ball. This one's going to go Westside basketball.
A lot of jump balls tonight.
There is a lot of jump balls this evening.
I feel like that's something you don't see too often, but I say that, and then we've been watching this game and gotten a whole lot of them.
Whole bunch, and that's a lot to do with the effort that both these teams are giving out this evening.
Absolutely. It's a real scrappy play. Everybody's fighting on the floor, moving the ball around. Oh, nice tip.
That was almost a pretty pass on the inside, but that was picked off by Robinson.
Both teams have kind of been working it inside, but just haven't been able to get the pass there just quite in time.
Over to Short.
See how far out they're pushed on this offense. They just don't have any threats, really, with where they're starting at.
The defense is really threatening their offense.
Absolutely. You don't love to see that. Oh, whoa.
Perkins gets
Little
it blocked by
block.
Davis. It's going to stay Nemo Vista ball.
Great move, but a great recovery on defense there.
I will say, I seen Davis and Murphy get a handful of blocks last night against Southside B Branch.
They've been getting their hands on them tonight, too.
Short thinks about it. Over to Robinson. Robinson fires just off
a
the
little
mark.
off.
Over to Corpier.
She's going to push it forward.
She's got a couple.
Seen this play before?
Oh, Murphy
haven't seen this part of
couldn't
it. What a pass.
handle it. Yeah, good recovery by Murphy. Throws it over to number 10, Lily Stevens, for the layup.
Nemo did a good job of getting back after the original kind of crush there, and then Murphy just made a great play.
And absolutely. Up top to Robinson. Over to Short. Short attacks. Gets past one. Up. And no good.
Just barely rolls out. They just haven't been able to get a roll to go. Another
Got
pass
another.
forward. Gentry.
And Gentry with another one.
Nemo's doing great early in the game on getting back in time, but maybe they're just running out of steam or something because they have not been able to hold up this second half.
And Gentry's already with a smooth 17.
Oh, man.
Here in this third quarter of action.
Working it inside again. Inside out. Do you like to see that?
Robinson's
Another
attacking.
drive.
And she gets stopped. Salvo
Nemo's
with the
just
ball.
swarming them. They're
Defense.
moving it, just not fast enough.
And DeSalvo with the ball. One power up. And it's no good. Sam Corpier comes with it.
Off to the races again. Let's see. They got numbers.
Murphy with it.
Ooh, that's a walk.
And that's one too many.
Yep. She just got scared, wasn't ready for her left, and took an extra step to try and secure it, and refs caught it. Got to be a little sneakier than that.
And Robinson bringing it across the timeline for these Red Hawks.
Somebody's open on the side. Let's see if they catch her with a skip pass. Yep.
They do. Goes over
She
to
doesn't
Baker.
even look at the goal on that one.
You'd
She's
have-
been making a couple, though, so
Have to think these Red Hawks need to get a little more aggressive to cut this lead down.
they do have some time. They have a full quarter, but they are down 14, and when you've scored 25, yeah, you just got to start looking at the rim.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
another
errant
pickoff
pass. Oh,
Gentry's attacking.
way to stay on her feet there.
She
Little
goes
Euro.
up. Whew.
Nice, tough finish in transition.
Nice move by Gentry.
Timeout with 18 seconds left in the quarter. Got to imagine this is more of a strategy thing to give them a little bit more time to talk.
For sure. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back. Thanks for listening to Lake Area Sports.
In the heart of rural Arkansas, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petty Gene Fiber. We understand the importance of local relationships, and that's why when it comes to connectivity, our customers deserve the best. Whether working from home, learning remotely, or connecting with loved ones, Petty Gene Fiber delivers more than just high-speed internet. It serves as a gateway to a world filled with limitless possibilities. Petty Gene Fiber. Better internet, better service, better price.
Back 18 seconds left in the quarter. See if Nemo can get something going, get some momentum heading into the fourth.
See what the play call was in the timeout.
See if they drew something up. And shoots it.
Short gets the rebound. And
She's a scrappy little player. Another foul. This is on 31. Snap. They've been liking to go to this far corner. They do it again. I like this play call right here.
Right back to DeSalvo with
Open
the shot.
shot. Unfortunate timing.
No good. Well, at the end of the third quarter, it's 41-25 in Westside Lady Eagles' favor. We'll be right back after this break.
One epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Ah, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Petit Jean Fiber. Game-changing internet.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboyChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state.
And we're back here for this fourth quarter of action. 41-25, West Side's favor. Joseph, what do you think they need to do if you're the Lady Redhawks to get something going here?
I'd like to say get aggressive, but they've been trying that, and they've just kind of been stopped. Their passes haven't had the accuracy for it.
I think this zone defense for these West Side Eagles is just killing these Redhawks.
They haven't been able to work it inside. When they do get somebody inside, they're just swarmed. They don't have anybody really kind of helping out. They're a little too close to the perimeter.
Like you said, as soon as you said it, it happens.
You know, the timing's impeccable on that.
That's going to be a jump ball right back to West Side.
Yeah, Nemo's just started out too far out to really be a threat from outside, and because of that, their big girls have had to come out pretty far. Gentry attacking.
Gentry with it. Stevens on the side. She goes up. And
Blocked
just
a
short.
little bit, it looked like. It was hard to say. It looked like there might have been a hand on it.
That rebound went right out of bounds.
What's this call?
Going to stay West Side, I believe.
See what they do on the inbound play. I believe they've been mixing it up a little bit more. Nemo appears they have a pretty standard. Okay. Slips through there.
Yeah,
another attack, another block.
Perkins really getting in there in this fourth quarter. It's going to be another foul on West Side. That's going to be their second foul already in these first 45 seconds of action in this fourth quarter. Looking like that could.
Yeah, Nemo does like to see that. You do want to hope Westside gets in a little bit of foul trouble here if you're them.
For sure. With that little bench on them, it could get something going for these Redhawks.
Absolutely, but they've got to be starting out a little bit closer. They're just too far out. They're not able to take a shot there, and so they're not able to spread the defense out because they can just sit back, and they know they're not shooting it. They do drive in.
And that's going to be too much for Robinson. Robinson
trying
gets
to
swarmed,
something.
and she throws it right out of bounds. Perkins.
Oh, not yet.
Perkins saves it.
Speaking of subs.
And she
Oh,
fires the Hail Mary with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Murphy with
moving
it. She's
forward.
pushing.
Seen that play a couple times.
Stevens over to Gentry. Gentry lines up.
Deep, and
no
who's
good.
there but Murphy?
Oh, yeah.
Another sub.
That's going to be Murphy's.
Board and go.
That's going to be Murphy's 12th point of this ball game. That's going to make the score 43-25, an 18-point ball game. They really got to get something going here.
Yeah, absolutely. But just once again, they're starting too far out to really threaten anything off the bat, and then another errant pass.
But they're going to get bailed out by a foul call.
Absolutely.
And that's going to stay Lady Redhawk basketball. We're going to have a big substitution from Josh Ballard's crew.
One thing about Westside, they don't have a huge bench, but they are able to utilize all of them. It does appear. I think I've seen everybody consistently playing so far.
I think I've seen a lot of contribution by almost every Lady Eagle tonight.
Yeah, they've all been putting in the effort and putting in some contribution in some way.
And Baker's
Open
going to
shot.
shoot. And
She's
it's
had a
gonna be
couple of
too
those,
much.
some in, some out, but you got to keep shooting, especially at this point in the game.
For sure. Corpieri takes the ball up the court.
She's trying to move it fast.
She throws inside
Tries
a little
going
too
a little
fast.
too fast.
And number 12, Smith with it. And that is just off the rim.
Just barely.
Holt gets her own rebound. And up and in.
Rebounds have really been killing Nemo tonight. They've just unable to get their hands on the ball, just either side of the court.
That brings us to a 20-point ball game. Not saying it's time to panic, Joseph, but you got to get something on the board in this.
Well, maybe you do panic a little. You do got to get a little aggressive out there. I'd like the idea, just a little bit of a miscue there, just a little higher than she can reach.
Corpier bringing the ball at the timeline.
She's
And
making
she's
a move.
attacking.
Uses her arm to kind of get a little separation there. A savvy little move. Scrappy even.
Who's they going to call that on? They're going to call that on number 3, Short. She's been getting in there all night.
Yeah, only 2 fouls, though. She's been doing great at staying out of foul trouble. She's been everywhere as well, so that's surprising to see.
She knows that they need them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Corbier is just off on that free throw. Let's see if she can make it up with this second.
Westside did have some struggles early in the game on free throw shooting. You wonder if it's going to come back and bite them around now, but they get the rebound, so it's hard to say it really bites them.
The offensive rebounding has been in full effect for these Westside
huge.
Lady
Where's the
Eagles.
defense? She gets blocked, maybe.
It's going to stay
Yeah,
here.
does look like she got blocked. That's the call, at least.
Perkins getting her hands on everything. Got number 11 taking the ball out. Corbier. She makes the call. Throws it up top to Holt. Holt thinks about it. She
Pump fake.
drives. And
Block,
she gets
maybe?
blocked again. And Perkins comes down with it.
Nemo does look a little like they're not really in a rush. I don't know how I feel about that.
Need to.
I do like this play.
There you go. Good
Kick
skip
out.
pass.
Oh, unfortunate. Great shot. Just, you got to be taking those. Just some days they don't go in.
It's going to be Murphy bringing the ball down again. Corbier attacking.
She's been attacking a lot. Oh, great pass.
Good pass inside to Eden Murphy for her.
With the left hand as well. That's a tough little placement.
It's a beautiful pass. She has 14 on the ball game right now. We're going to have a timeout by Nemo Vista. We'll be right back after these messages.
Can it be this fast? The installer came and he did.
We're back with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. It's 25-47. These Lady Eagles on top.
Yeah, the Warhawks, they've just kind of been all clumped together on offense, really. It's just hard to see any kind of spacing in between them, and that just doesn't lead to many open shots.
I don't know how much they've scored in this fourth quarter, but it's not been a lot. And just off her foot, Perkins steals the ball.
Turnover. This could be a great opportunity here. Get something going. Will be free throws.
That's what you like to see, Joseph. Get some chances to get some points with the clock stopped.
Absolutely. You got to really milk it for all you got right now. Just try and get as much as you can and as quick as you can.
Perkins, the leading scorer right now, with 6. See if she can add to her point total.
She does so far. That's a great start. Maybe this could be the start of something.
See if we can get a run here in the last 4 minutes.
Absolutely. Always starts with normally 2 points, but in this case it starts with 1. Doesn't get the second, though.
She's going to have to take what she can get at the line.
Westside trying to push it forward, but Nemo's already back there.
Gentry controlling the tempo. Throws it over to Knapp.
Spring coming in.
Back to Davis.
They've been moving around a lot on this possession.
Gentry attacks, looks inside.
Oh.
That's a tough basket by Gentry.
She just doesn't want to give Nemo a chance here. She just wants to shut him up. Just say, all right, you guys go on.
Gentry's
I'm taking
got
over.
21 by herself this evening.
Ooh.
She is almost single-handedly outscoring this Nemo offense.
That's not something you want to see as a defender.
It's not. It looks like we're going to get a foul on number 12.
That is the 5th, I believe, for Westside in this quarter. That or they updated it really fast.
It looks like it's going to be the 4th, so everything after this is going to be 2 free throws. Perkins with another scoop.
Oh.
Just off.
Yeah, just rim in and out.
Going to have a pass up top to Davis.
Ooh, nice move.
Davis gets her own.
10-cent finish.
And
it's a scrum. It's a fight.
Oh, we're going to have a foul called. That's an interesting call.
11.
That's going to be her 4th of the ball game. She's going to look to stay in. She's got 6 points for them. They're going to need her down the stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. With this amount of time left, you really just got to take that risk.
Going to have a pass inside to Gentry. She's just off on that one. And
tough. A nice
she's
board.
She's going to get it right back.
She really got in there. That's not a jump ball either. I'm kind of surprised. A turnover in the end.
And she throws it over to Robinson. Robinson's
She's working down.
Over to Perkins.
You got to take
takes
those.
It.
That's a great shot.
And she drills the 3.
They're trying to keep it at 20 now.
Cuts it down to 20. 49-29 with 2.5 minutes left to go.
That's number 5 for her, I'm pretty sure. That is that's a frustration foul if I've ever seen one.
That's unfortunate for Robinson. She's going to leave the game with 6 points this evening, 2 threes. Coming up big for these Eagles, or these Red Hawks.
Gotta imagine she's not happy with that one. That's a very avoidable foul right there, and just more of a frustration play than anything. You're just tired of kind of getting beat that way the whole game, and just throw something out there.
And Gentry's looking to go to the line. Well?
Yes, she was not supposed to, actually. I didn't really think about that. I'm glad he did.
Well,
more his job than ours, though, so can't really blame us.
She got a free one at the line. She missed it anyway.
It's a practice shot, so, you know. It's close to backcourt there.
It was. She's surveying the defense. Throws it to Corpia. Corpia is going to fire.
And she's good.
It's Corpia's first basket of the ball game. She's got 4.
She's been affecting the game in other ways, though. I've been seeing her just everywhere tonight.
She's been a floor general. She's had a lot of those passes up the court to really control the tempo for these Lady Eagles.
Absolutely. Skip pass. This one's a little bit more on target. Westside's still in their face, though. They're moving around well now.
Ooh. Davis is going to get the block, but it's going to go right back out of bounds off Nat while she tries to rebound it.
That was a bit better ball movement there. You do want to see a little bit more of attack at the basket, though. They were just kind of standing on the perimeter, moving it around.
She fires again. That's no good. Gentry's going to bring it down. She's looking to push.
She does not want to end this game yet.
She will get her free throws now.
Yeah. She got the practice shot earlier. Let's see if it pays off here. You know, you see one miss. I think it's going to affect the mental in a good or a bad way.
If I was missing, I don't miss 2 in a row, so I don't think Gentry will either with the night she's having.
We'll see what happens.
I jinxed her.
Yep, absolutely. You know, the second you said it, I was worried, but I didn't want to make it even worse.
Well, I don't think it's going to matter too much this evening. With 1:42 left in the ball game, 53-29 lead, I think they can feel a little comfortable with the rest of this game.
Yeah, she does check out. Got to imagine that's probably the last time we'll see her tonight.
She's going to end her night with 22 big points for these Lady Eagles.
Absolutely. That is impressive. Almost half of the team's scoring, just a little short of it.
Just out of the freshmen. That's a interesting night for her.
She's been hitting those all night. Number 12 has.
Number 12, Baker. That's her 3rd 3 of the ball game.
That's what I was thinking. Normally came off an inside-out pass. This time it was a skip. Short with the defense.
And she steals it away.
She's been everywhere defensively.
She's really putting it all out there this evening.
She's putting in the work. We'll see what happens.
Perkins looking to cut this game below 20.
They've got a woman inside here.
That's going to be right back out of bounds. Westside basketball.
If they'll pass it in. How do they play out the rest of this game? You think they're going to take it easy, just try and milk the clock out, or you think they're just going to keep playing the game, see what they can get, work on things they maybe haven't done so far?
I think they might give their girls with a little less playing time a little more experience here. They throw it inside of Davis. She's going to get wrapped up immediately. 2 thumbs up, and that's going to be a jump ball. Oh, nope.
Well, a foul, that puts them at 5.
Everything else is going to be 2 free throws for both of these teams the rest of the night.
Not a whole lot of night left, but we'll see what happens. 47 seconds in this one.
Davis with her first chance to get on the scoreboard this evening.
She sinks it. Let's see if she can finish it off with a perfect record from the line.
Like to go 100%.
Did she go to the line earlier? I think she might have, actually.
She did. She missed them. There has been a lot of missed free throws this game, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. We can't remember them all, folks.
That's going to bring the lead 55-20.
In the corner. She's
32.
looking for it. She puts it up.
44.
Looks good. Oh.
Just off the front. Short
Oh,
with the offensive rebound. She's going to get fouled
pushed
and go to
into
the
crowd.
line.
She doesn't even give a second to sit there and sulk about it either. She's got the heart out there.
She lacks in the height. She makes up with the hustle.
Absolutely. She's been putting her all out there, and you love to see it. Another player with a not very long free throw routine.
She sinks that first one.
Yeah, hey, whatever works, works. 1-2, and it's up.
Good on that second one. Looks like it's going to go right back out of bounds. So
There's
we're
a
going to
fight.
stay Nemo ball.
It's all part of the plan, you know. You got to get more possessions out, so you got to miss a couple on occasion. Can't get a board if the ball doesn't miss. Oh, she's tying her shoe. She's balling out of them.
See if we can cut this game below 20 for these Redhawks.
You think they're going to pass into this close corner here this time?
That's where she was looking.
Yep. They go for it. They've been doing that a lot. I would like to see a bit more of a mix-up on the inbound plays because I've noticed. Okay.
And Holt's going to walk.
Yeah.
It's just going to be one too many for her.
She got a little excited. Just moving a little too fast on that.
And the shot clock's off for this night.
Rest of the night, we'll see. See if they push something or if they just go for the last shot and just try and end the night. Imagine they'll probably just play like normal, see what happens.
And Short's going to take the three. It looks like,
almost
banked that one in.
Another foul. We're really going through them. Seeing how many possessions we can get out of this game, that's for sure.
As you got number 21, DeSalvo at the line.
There have been a lot of offensive boards for both teams. It's felt a little skewed towards Westside, but Nemo's gotten their fair share as well.
Not been able to capitalize as much as these Lady Eagles have, but they've still been there for them.
You can look at that as a bright spot. When you look at the film, though, you're definitely going to mainly be pointing at rebounding and passing. That's, I'm sure, what the Lady Warthawks are going to be really focusing on. Maybe free throws as well. Neither team has been too great from the line, but
has not been.
Last shot's up.
And it's going to be no good. We're going to be 55-34. Your Lady Eagles with the win. And after this prayer, we're going to go with some unofficial stats for you.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that game that we just watched?
I think the Lady Eagles really just went out and controlled the tempo defensively and offensively. No let up in the game. They came in with a plan and they executed.
Yeah, absolutely. They really just controlled it the entire night. There wasn't a whole lot that Nemo was able to do.
And with some unofficial stats for this evening, you're going to have with the Lady Redhawks, number 3, Short with 3 points. Number 4, Perkins with 9, 11. Number Robinson is going to have 6. DeSalvo ended the night with 2. And Baker had 3 threes, totaling 9. These Lady Eagles, we had Sam Corpier with 4. Gentry with 22 big ones tonight. Number 20, Eden Murphy had 14 as well. That freshman duo had 36 alone. Carly Holt with 5, Lily Stevens with 4, and number 32, Davis with 2. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with the boys' game. Thanks for watching Lake Area Sports.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
one epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Petit Jean Fiber. Game-changing internet.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboysChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboys Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
Safeguard Insurance. Our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need, so you're covered if your worst-case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured, and A+ rated with Better Business Bureau and 5-star rated customer service. Free inspection and estimates. Check us out on Facebook at Roof Tech of Heber Springs, LLC.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
I know the last 3 years people have got accustomed to paying sticker price for a brand new.
And we're back for the senior high boys game, going over the visiting team Westside Eagles starting lineups. And I have number 2. We do not have him on the roster. Number 2, Ty Hewitt. Thank you, Joseph. Number 12, Brooks Hip. Number 23, Bryant Brown. Number 1, Max Gibson. And number 3, Slade Engel. Engel with a big game last night versus Southside B Branch. Really kept them in for the most part of the game until that fourth quarter.
Yeah, this should be a good game we got going today.
And we have Nemo Vista boys falling in their last contest. They're 0-4, and these Westside boys are 0-3, falling in 3 close ones, except for that last boys game against Southside B Branch. They're both hungry for wins this evening. And for these home Redhawks, you have number 1, Jax Andrews, number 3, Caleb Freeman, number 15, Lane Honeycutt. You have number 10, Jade Condre, and number 21, Kelby Bess. And with both teams looking for their first win of the evening tonight, Joseph, what do you think's on the agenda?
I think one team's going to get their first win.
You're right. Let's see if one team's going to push the tempo and control it like the last game we just saw.
Yeah, we'll have to see kind of how they work. I know games I've seen on Westside, they've been really liking to push the ball, just kind of get up and down the court fast as they can. I haven't seen anything in Nemo yet this year, but only one way to find out.
And the tip is up. And it's
A little
over.
early jump.
Over to number 15, Honeycutt. Quick start. Condre's attacking. Honeycutt with it back.
Looks like they can slow it down a little bit to begin with already.
Set it back up top to point guard Jax Andrews. He's a great floor general for these Redhawks. I've watched a couple games already.
It's a nice pass. Oh, he kind of got pushed out into the corner.
He did.
Don't know if he just didn't know quite where he was or if he just kind of got out-bodied. We'll have to watch that matchup all night.
And Max Gibson with it. He had 17 big ones for Westside last night, keeping the game close. And he's shooting.
He's starting off hot, too.
He's connecting early for these Eagles team.
Yeah, the game I watched against Mount Vernon, it just wasn't his night, so it's good to see him starting off early and kind of getting going, getting a little bit of momentum early on.
Last night, it was Bryant Brown, Engel, and Gibson for him. They're the only 3 that scored before the fourth quarter.
That's about what it looked like. Ooh, that's a tough finish there.
Kelby Bess.
Looks like he got hit in the face a little bit on the way in. He just didn't care about it.
The last game from Southside B Branch with Nemo Vista, Kelby Bess had about 24, I believe. He played a very big role in that comeback against Southside B Branch, falling 75-70, I believe. Going to go up with the and one, and he's going to make both, or make the first. He's got 3 early.
He did make both shots that he had put up, so
Indeed.
we can say that's what you meant.
That's what I meant. Bryant Brown with it.
Yeah, Bryant's been the game I watched, he went pretty hard in the first half. He did kind of fall off in the second, but for the most part, all of Westside fell off in that game, so it's hard to really fault him.
And Gibson,
it's a tough shot.
With a tough finish,
That's
taking the
tough
contact and
finish.
absorbing it.
Great start for him. Looks like he has all 5 of them.
Yep, and Kelby Bess trying to attack. Throws it out to number 10, Condre. Condre knocks down the triple.
A little lazy on the close out there, and he just said, you know what, hand down, man down. I'm just going to take it.
And some quick starts for these teams. See if they keep on pushing. And up top to Engel. Engel's going to hand it off to Brown. Brown's attacking. He looks for it. He shoots. And that's just a little
off the mark. Would like him to kind of take something a little more open to begin with, but you know your shot, you got to take it.
Jax throws it into Honeycutt. Honeycutt with the sweet little
Ooh,
hook shot.
That's tough.
That's a beautiful hook shot by Lane Honeycutt.
Nice little lefty push.
He brings that lead to 3 for these home Redhawks.
So far starting out pretty hot for both teams. Everybody's just kind of moving around, trying to push it, get in where they can. Oh, that's a what's the call?
There?
I think they called a foul based off the coach's reaction.
Wow.
Wow, they did. They're saying he swiped down on him, I think.
It's going to be on Honeycutt. Like. We're going to need him. We're going to need him not to be in foul trouble this evening if you're a Redhawks fan. Up top to Brown. And Gibson with the quick 3 gets rejected by Andrews. Andrews with the scoop and score.
Yeah, that was a heat check and the opposite reaction that you'd hope for one of those. Absolutely, just didn't look good coming out.
Number 1 Andrews really dictating some pace here for these Redhawks. Gibson with another tough
finish.
Basket.
He's not making them easy for himself, but he's making them.
He's got their first 7 of the ball game.
Starting off hot. Let's see if he can starts working it around later. Oh, that's a tough
finish by Kelby Bess.
Drove past everybody, kind of bodied everyone out of the way or something. Westside just gave it to him at the end.
That's what he does best. He takes the contact, he absorbs it, and he finishes. Inside to Engel. Engel looking to do the same thing.
Oh, swallowed up.
Wow.
Ooh.
Kelby Bess with a monstrous snatch.
Oh, you got to know the adrenaline's running and almost.
Yeah. Back out to Condre.
See that play every game. Somebody makes a great play and almost ruins it.
And Brooks Hips gets his hands in there with the steal. It's 2-on-1. He throws it to Gibson. Gibson's going to get fouled by Caleb Freeman. And Gibson's going to get a chance for 2 at the line.
Great effort to get back there for Nemo.
That was. Nemo is really hustling this evening.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a school-wide thing so far. Westside haven't had as many kind of hustle plays, but there just haven't been as many in this game so far. It's been pretty kind of cut and dry so far, just either in or out.
And Gibson with another point to add to his total. And let's see about the second. It's up and it's no good. That's going to be a rebound by Honeycutt. Looks like they're going to push the pace. Condre with it. He's attacking. Brings it back
Good
out
stop.
smartly. Oh, good
great pass.
And a
nice finish.
Beautiful finish by Honeycutt inside.
He's got a soft left hand.
He does. He is a nice left-handed shooter. I was watching them against Southside B Branch, and he had a number of tough sky hook finishes with his left hand. Engel inside working. He's looking to get it back.
Oh, Engel's trying to
just off.
Ooh, Hips almost has that rebound down.
Hip
pushing
is
the pace.
Looking a lot more aggressive in this game.
Ooh, just got scared of the defense. Let's see what he does here.
Gibson with the steal and finish.
Tough finish.
Gibson getting off to a fiery, hot start for these Eagles team.
Absolutely. He's really just saying, all right, boys, get on the back. We're going to take you to the promised land.
He's got their first 10 of the ball game.
Bryce throws it forward. Ryan, I mean.
Inside to Engel. He's going to get fouled by Condre. Engel's first chance to get some points on the scoreboard this evening.
In the game I saw of him, he did struggle a little bit from the line, so I would like to see that remedied here. We'll have to see what happens.
And from what I saw last night against Southside B Branch, it was a lot of Slade Engel and Max Gibson being the only aggressors of the ball game. If they can get those other guys to be a little more aggressive, it would definitely help them out.
Well, so far, Gibson has been aggressive. That is a guarantee of this game so far.
I like to see Hips get in there and get a little more aggressive as well.
Yeah, Engel, the first one outside of Gibson to score. He does have 2 now. Oh, Nemo's pushing it forward, and looks like
Condre with a sweet
tough finish. Tough finish.
He's got a quick 5 already for these Nemo Vista Redhawks.
Yeah, and that gives him the 4-point lead again. So
3 minutes to go in this first quarter. We've seen a lot of points being scored, sir.
Gibson tries another one.
Tries a wild layup inside. And it's going to get back to Engel, and it's going to get tied up down low.
He just kept the ball too low after he got it.
Got some ferocity going down low.
Gibson maybe shaking up. It looked like he's slow to move. No, he's fine. Yeah, never mind. Just was a little tangled, it appears.
Dalton Bennett's getting in there and working for the Redhawks.
Absolutely. He's been putting it all out there.
Ferocious down there. Jax Andrews taking it across the timeline. Their floor general, surveying the defense. Makes the call.
Tells him to move over. Another skip pass.
Kelby Best thought about it inside to Honeycutt. Honeycutt gets doubled immediately.
Ooh, I would have liked to see that pass inside too. Open?
Open three, but Max Gibson brings it down. Got a 2-on-1 fast break. And a sweet pass inside.
Oh, tough finish.
That was tough by Dylan Strain. Kelby Best almost got his hands on another one.
Yeah, barely over the outstretched arm, that's for sure.
Looks like they're slowing it down a little bit. Condre attacks. Good jump stop. And just
a little short. It was a great move, though, to get a nice shot. Just can't put it in. Great play, though.
Great play. It's going to stay Nemo Vista ball.
Let's see what they draw up here on the inbounds. I wasn't too happy with the girls' plays, but haven't seen too much out of the boys yet.
And Best is going to be very good hustle by number 25, but Gibson comes away with it. He's got numbers. He stops and pops. And it's going to be too much.
A little far.
Best with bringing down another rebound. Hesitate. Drive inside.
Oh!
Oof. That's going to be Engel with the monstrous block. Already in this game, Joseph, we've seen a couple monstrous blocks out of these two teams.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be saying this, but he threw it into the stands. Don't know when they added those over there. I've been out of the game a few years.
Yeah, back in my day, I think they had a stage over there.
They definitely did, but it is now
Jax
the court's
Andrews
the stage around here.
Their floor general getting on the board there.
Yeah, they're putting on a show out there, just kind of, getting a little scrappy on the way down the court.
He got put in just to guard Max Gibson, and he is taking this assignment in stride. He's not letting him have an inch.
He's not giving him anything. From deep, oh my.
Bryant Brown with the absolute bomb.
There was a couple of those I saw out of him when the game I watched.
And inside of Honeycutt, he got 3 people on him. Best with the shot.
That's a great kick out, and then just a nice little move to get an open jumper.
A nice shot by Best. That gives him 7 already in this first quarter.
It's been a back and forth quarter, but
a lot of points to be scored. Gibson with another quick one. You got number 25, Dalton Bennett, bringing down another rebound. He didn't start the game, but he's definitely putting on. He's definitely out there and giving his all.
Tough finish. Got the defender in the air. He knows Engel likes to jump because Engel can jump. And he just said, you know what, you go for this one, and I'll actually shoot it a second later.
Something with them athletic players. They like to jump and swat at the ball.
Absolutely. You can take advantage of it, but it is also a very scary thing because sometimes, that's a tough finish.
That's a tough finish by Bo Hip. Wait. That's going to be Brooks Hip. It's good to see him getting going early.
Absolutely. Ooh.
And they were just not on the same page there. Kelby Best throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, miscommunication for sure. A substitution, not a whole lot of time left, so you got to imagine that's more for the second quarter than this play right here. Maybe just a defensive.
I watched Tristan Williams come into the game against Southside and really shut down some of their post players. As a scrawny kid like that, he does give a lot of effort out there.
So this may be.
Gibson
what a pass. If it's a defensive sub, it wasn't a great one in the end.
Engel getting the bucket to end the half. That's going to be 21-23. A big first half. We'll be right back after these words.
That way anymore at Red River Ram. If you're looking for a Ram truck, we've got heavy-duty four-wheel drive trucks starting at $49,500 or up to $12,000 off sticker price for a Cummins diesel. And we've got $11,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn four-wheel drive trucks. If you want the best selection and the best buying experience, make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Attention Lake Area senior athletes, you don't want to miss out on this scholarship opportunity. Lake Area Sports will be giving out 2 $500 scholarships this year. One male and one female student athlete will receive a one-time $500 scholarship to be used to further your education this fall. Go to the Lake Area Sports Facebook page for more information and to submit your application.
I'll tell you.
Back here, start of the second quarter. Let's see what happens.
All right. 21-23, a big offensive quarter for both of these teams.
Yeah, with the scoring, it feels like it could have been a half. It just felt like a long quarter, just a lot of back and forth on them.
It was. And they're looking for Hip. Hip drives. He throws
Nice
inside
pass
an angle.
inside. Oh, that's scary.
Almost
that's
took
a
one.
Scary pass, too. He's deep. He likes those.
He does. Engel in there getting
Good
another
hands.
offensive rebound.
He's wanting to make a play himself. Almost turns it over. Looks like a foul.
I have another foul on Honeycutt, it looks like. Nope. Luckily, it's going to be on number 24, Perriman. Perriman had a big effort against Southside B Branch the other night ago, and looks to add on to that.
Bryant's deep. He likes that spot.
Gibson gets doubled immediately. Throws it inside to Engel.
Oh, that's a touch foul, it looks like, on Honeycutt.
That's wrong. That's going to be on Dylan Strain.
Wow. Well, I am wrong. Yeah, absolutely. No, wait.
No, I meant Dylan Strain at the line.
Ah, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he just kind of reached in. Guess he got arm instead of ball. Unfortunate.
And he's going to get some time on the pine.
Doesn't look like he's too happy about it.
Does not.
I can just hear him saying, I didn't even touch him, Coach. I know I've had a couple of those myself.
And Dylan Strain cuts the lead down to 1. These Eagles. He'll be
inside.
best.
Oh, what a foul, it would appear.
They're going to call a foul on Engel.
That's
a close one. That's a tough one to swallow if you're Slade.
Absolutely. You got to take that as a mental win, though. You know, now the offensive player might be a little more scared to go inside if you get something like that comes back on him. But
absolutely. Basketball is a game of mentality.
What a bounce on the free throw, so it didn't affect him too much.
Best with the 8 points here in this second quarter. See if he can knock down this second one.
Looks like they got their small guys in there to rebound. Last time they had them up there, they went for a press. Wonder if they're going to do it again. They do. With Gibson in the corner, he is normally the one to break the press, but looks like they weren't prepared for it this time.
Looks like they're switching back into a 2-3, a matchup 2-3 zone.
Yeah, it looks like it.
After going into that.
Shots up. Oh!
Bomb by Hip. He's got a quick 5.
Absolutely. That's
ties the ball
great
game up.
shot. You got to make sure. Oh, splitting the D. He gets too excited. He keeps the ball somehow.
Oh, good hustle play. Condre inside.
Oh, you saw Angle going for the charge there. You saw him pump fake it a little.
He was. That was going to be Condre. Condre's got a quick 9 in this ball game. We're going to have a timeout. We're going to take it with him. We'll be right back after this break.
That timeout looks like Westside's a bit more prepared for a press. Nemo doesn't give it, though.
They're really switching up the defense tonight.
Got to keep them guessing.
Like to see it. Now, this is Coach Stanik's first season at Nemo. Great basketball-minded player.
Looks like Gibson is open. I don't know where his defender went. Probably a mix-up on the block.
Got lost to tie that ball game right back up.
Coach is complaining. Maybe there was a little mix-up on the screen that he thinks should have been something.
Over to Condre.
Condre's
going to skip it to Freeman. Freeman with the triple. And it's no good. We're going to bring it down.
Gibson wants to push it. See if he's looking. He does see him. That's tough.
Hey.
Oh, and the contact.
Slade Engel getting in there, making his presence felt inside.
That's a great pass. I wasn't sure if he's going to see him, but right as I said it, he spotted him, got the ball fed in there, and Engel just said, I'll take it from here, buddy boy.
That was a beautiful pass by Max Gibson. That gives Westside their first lead of the ball game. And Engel misses the and one opportunity. Throws it over to Kelby Best. He's always looking to attack.
There's a good idea on the pass inside, and there's a foul.
Cheap foul on Kelby Best. He needs to stay out of foul trouble. Without a matter of fact, for them, he's got 2 already, and Honeycutt's going to come right back in the ballgame for Kelby Best. Honeycutt has 2 himself.
I don't hate that foul itself, though, because it did look like Westside had numbers, and they've been kind of struggling in the fast break. In a half-court setting, Nemo has somewhat had the advantage, but they've been kind of getting broken open on the fast break.
Looks like they're looking inside to Slade Engel, maybe to get Honeycutt in some foul trouble.
That's a shot that Gibson just loves to take. I've seen him take it a lot. That's a grown man finish there from Engel.
That is. He
Rip
is
down the board and send it right back in.
Super athletic, super physical guy in Slade Engel. I'm going to throw it in the Honeycutt, back out to Freeman. He thinks about it. He drives baseline, and he's going to throw that to nobody, but it's going to be tipped, and it's going to stay Nemo Vista ball.
That was a great idea. I'm not too sure where he was going, but since it got tipped, I imagine he was going to the perfect guy for the situation.
We're going to have a couple substitutions for Nemo Vista.
They do have a big bench over there. So it seems like they use quite a few of them, too.
I want to see Lane Jones for the first time tonight. And
pass inside.
Perriman back in the game. Perriman gets blocked again by Engel. Engel not letting anybody have anything easy tonight.
Ooh.
Condre with a sweet.
That's looked a little bit like a walk, but nothing was called. They continued.
Oh, he's getting smothered.
Slows it down. Good job to bring it out. Engel's calling for it, though. Doesn't get it on time.
He's begging for it.
And you see why. He just says, give me the ball, get out of the way, I'll get you some points, and go down the court.
And Slade Engel with 10 points already here in this first half. And Nemo Vista needs to get something going here. Their first time trailing in the ball game. Now they're down 6.
Yeah, they started out the game well, working it inside, and they've just kind of been shut down by Engel as well as the rest of the defense. Just haven't been able to get anything.
Foul trouble is hurting them as well.
That's a great pass. After a scary pass into a great one. Oh.
We're going to have another foul. That's going to be the 5th foul on Nemo Vista. Everything else is going to be 2 free throws.
Yep.
I don't know if they see it.
Yeah, I was about to say, they might not have noticed. They didn't last time, or they did the opposite last time. They've been hungry for it.
Yeah.
You know, if you like free throws, I'm sure you love this rule because now you're going to get quite a few more early on.
You get your fair share of free throws with this new 5 foul per quarter, 2 true free throw shots every single time. Has been affecting the game so far this year.
Yeah, I'm sure shooters that generally didn't get inside too much start loving it. I know Bryant, he's been working from the outside. He gets a couple inside now, and it's a little bit easier from that line than from 5 foot behind.
Oh, yeah. He's got 5 now. And Westside coming with a little bit of a trap themselves.
Nemo doesn't have too much trouble here, but they're unable to get an open look off of it.
And over to number 1, Jax Andrews. He thinks about the skip.
Yeah,
they're up top.
They're wanting to skip it. You can just see it in how they hold the ball. I'm just waiting on it. A little baited.
He might have got away with a little double dribble there.
Yeah, Coach Brown saw that as well.
Jax Andrews with the bomb, the deep 3.
Refs don't call it. Didn't happen. So play on, and they score off of it. Oh, another pass inside. That's a couple. It wasn't Engel this time. It was Slade.
And Slade.
Bryant, pump fake.
Oh,
what a shooter's bounce.
Sweet shooter's roll to the top of the key for Brown. He extends the lead to 7.
Love to see him making plays like that. And an open 3 out of nowhere. He doesn't make it, so maybe it was a strategy.
Back inside of Perriman. Perriman's going to get a little contact, but no call.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
You got Slade Engel down.
Might have hit his tailbone on the way down. He's shaken up, but he does seem to be moving fine. Not too happy with it, but looks like
he's going to tough through it.
Strain, I mean, it looks like also may have tweaked his ankle on that one. he was kind of limping down the court as well.
Some tough, resilient guys for this Westside Eagles team.
Absolutely. They're just out there fighting. They're putting it all out there. They know it's a close game, and if they let up any, that could be it.
And Ingle making the lead. 8 points for this Westside Eagles team.
They're kind of taking over in the second quarter. They were down a couple coming into it, and they've just really turned it around.
So far, they've outscored this Nemo Vista team 17-7, so you can definitely say that.
They've definitely just kind of taken over the pace, pressured them everywhere, offensively, defensively. Nemo hasn't been able to get much going.
I think you need those two, Honeycutt and Best, back in the ballgame pretty soon.
Absolutely.
Oh, Best is back in. I was wrong. And as soon as he gets back in, he makes his presence felt, going to line for two.
Yep, it's a great move right there. Unable to get the friendly roll on the first shot, but he does get the foul, so we'll see if he can make it here.
Kelly Best with the first, and it just rattles out for him.
As a player, those always hurt to see. You're just so close to it going in, and it just barely comes out. That was Engle's third. Now that I see.
Oh, wow. That could definitely do something to this ball game. And it looks like Coach Brown wants to talk it over, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching Lake Area.
All right, we're getting back here. Best at the free throw line. Let's see if he can make the second one. I do believe he missed the first.
He did. He had 7 points in that first quarter, only 2 in this one.
They iced the shooter. Didn't work.
Did not. He's
back
got
into
10.
the press. Hip with the ball. He's going down the court. No one there. Oh! He was riding the whole way. Got a hand in the cookie jar.
Going to have another foul on this Nemo Vista team. Joseph, you'd have to think these fouls just keep on totaling up. It's going to be hard for them to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. They do have quite a deep bench from the looks of it. They've been subbing in people kind of freely, but
they do.
From the free throw line, it's starting to hurt you. This is 4, I believe they've given up just from fouls that weren't even close to the hoop.
Without a doubt. And he makes them both.
So maybe 6. They're trying to move it down. Moving down quick. Don't have numbers. Doesn't matter. It does matter. Strain is there.
I thought that was Slade, too.
They got similar haircuts.
They do.
That's my excuse.
They got about the same builds as well.
Absolutely.
But Ingles on the bench with 3 fouls. I imagine he's going to sit the rest of this quarter.
Yeah, probably. Unless things get really, really hairy out there. I can't imagine you really risk something like that.
No. And it's going to go inside to Best. Best is going to get doubled. He's going to kick
Good
out
pass
to Andrews.
out. Ooh, pass fake.
And number 3 is going to shoot it.
Oh! Just barely. It didn't want to go in. Oh, very unfortunate there for Nemo. They have caught Westside off guard a couple times with this switch up of pressing and not pressing.
They have.
In the games I watched, Gibson was their main press breaker, and he hasn't really been down the court for many opportunities to do it this game.
Haven't seen him a lot since that first quarter. I think Nemo and Coach Stanek has really seen the problem and fixed
another
it.
foul. Oh, my.
That one was...
That might have been their most damaging one yet, because there wasn't really anything going on. They were tough time getting the ball in, and all of a sudden you're on the line.
You definitely don't want to send Max Gibson to the line. He has 12 already. He's been building a nice night for him.
Yeah, absolutely. He started off really strong on offense. He's been working the ball around more. He does miss this, though. It has been a while, I think, since he's seen one go through. I think his last 2 points were from the line as well.
They were.
I know he had 10 to begin the game, and there's another one.
He sinks the second one. That gives him 13 points.
Nemo's moving it down fast. They're trying to get... Ooh.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's a very contested shot.
No call. Brian Brown bringing it up.
Hey, he's playing bully ball. He does. I have noticed. I don't know if it's necessarily because they're a young team or if it's probably not a coaching thing. When Westside gets pressed, they tend to, whoever beats the press likes to take the shot out of it.
They are a young team. Coach Brown has, I think, 3 sophomores starting for him this year.
Yeah, I believe they only lost 1 player last year, from what I remember hearing. I think one of their normal starters is also injured. Had surgery off season, I believe.
Yeah, Jacob Carlton, their big man inside. It's got to hurt him a little bit, but so far it's not.
Yeah, they haven't noticed too much. Their inside game has been going pretty well, but obviously when a player like that gets injured, you're going to want him back, and we'll have to see what happens whenever he is there.
That was Dylan Strain with the take to the basket. Extends this lead to 10.
Nemo's been moving the ball around a lot. Very wide.
That's going to be no good.
Skip pass was just a little too tall for him to have too much of an open shot. Hip, floater. Nemo comes down with it. I think Bo Hip now, I believe, just got that foul.
Yep.
One hip to the other.
It's my first time seeing some action from Bo Hip this season. I don't know if you have.
Yeah, he was in a couple, I believe. I think he got a haircut.
I didn't see him last night.
Yeah, hearing he got a haircut, and that's what I was thinking, because I thought he had a much longer in the game I saw.
Oh, that could have been the same thing happened to me. And Andrews looking to cut this lead down. Honeycutt gets inside. They're going to risk it, put him back in with 2 fouls. Need to get something going offensively, so
Absolutely.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, no. You got to take a risk, you know. What's worth it? Having a game close now or get far apart now because you won't play him, or have him foul out? I think you would rather have the game close towards the end, and if he goes out, he goes out. This was scary timing.
And Andrews with another bomb. Oh,
Up,
that's going to be his
off.
first miss.
There's a pass.
Lane Jones is right place, right timing.
Yeah, strategic. Westside not getting pressed.
Going to cut it down to single digits for him.
Looks like Nemo's going to try and let him just slow down the clock. They don't want too much more happening this half.
Switching back into a man. Let's see how this works for him.
Ooh, an open shot off the bat.
No good.
Maybe
Lane
they were baiting him.
Jones. I like to switch up defensively. They never know what they're going to throw at them.
Yeah, absolutely. It really plays a mind game. Oh, boy, that was a scary pass. Rockets it in. Somebody's... Oh. But especially against a young team, I think it's really useful to switch up the defense. They're going to get a little bit more confused than a veteran presence might whenever they see, oh, Bryant.
That's a tough shot.
Golly.
Was he on the 3?
Yeah, I think it was a little deep, too.
Yeah. Couldn't
Fading.
see from that.
Fading to the left as well. I always found those a little bit tougher. From deep as well, the roll not good. There's a foul.
Another foul. Who they're going to call that one on?
Oh, boy. I believe it was, I can't see his number. It wasn't Honeycutt, I don't think.
Is it number 25,
I
Dalton
believe
Bennett?
So.
When he's been in the game, he's been very fiery, so I do not doubt it.
Yeah, it was him in the end. Doesn't say how many fouls he has, but I don't think I've seen too many from him.
That's going to be their 9th foul alone here in this second quarter. You got to imagine that has put a humongous
strain
on them.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially with their players. I wish I would have been keeping a tally, but all of their normal players have to have at least 2 by now.
Oh, yeah.
If not 3. I think Honeycutt has 3, correct?
Does he?
Was it 2 or 3 whenever he went out?
He went out with 2 earlier.
Got to block out better than that. You got to block out better than that.
And that's going to end the half. This is a big offensive half by Westside Eagles. They scored 50 points. Nemo Vista at 36. After that first quarter where Nemo scored 23 and had the 2-point lead going in, they were only able to muster up 13 points to Westside's 29 in that second quarter. Joseph, what do you think you're going to do if you're Nemo's coach at halftime? What adjustments are you going to make?
That's hard to say. They just didn't have a lot going for them in that second quarter. I think I just kind of think back to the first quarter, tell the boys, calm it down. Keep switching it up the defense, though. I think that's going to take its toll a little bit later on against Westside here.
Without a doubt, you gotta think about that foul trouble problem. But we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after these messages. Thank you for watching Lake Area Sports.
In the heart of rural Arkansas, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petit Jean Fiber. We understand the importance of local relationships. And that's why when it comes to connectivity, our customers deserve the best. Whether working from home, learning remotely, or connecting with loved ones, Petit Jean Fiber delivers more than just high-speed internet. It serves as a gateway to a world filled with limitless possibilities. Petit Jean Fiber. Better internet, better service, better price.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
One epic battle. Cable internet versus fiber internet. Who will win?
Oh, my internet's lagging. Oh, got you. I'm froze up. I can't move. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Petit Jean Fiber. Game-changing internet.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboysChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboys Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today. Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more.
And thank you tonight, and we're gonna thank our sponsors for tonight's game. We got Petit Jean Fiber, F.L. Davis, Knapp Truss, Conway Chevrolet GMC, American Safeguard Insurance, Red River Dodge, Sutterfield Ready Mix, Sutterfield Landscaping and Supplies, Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop, Community Water System, Cutting Edge Welding and Fabrication, Roof Tech, Carrie's Hair Shack, Happy Hanger, and the good people at Enola's Storage and Rentals.
Looks like Nemo's just now coming out with a minute left in the half, so they were talking something over in there. Let's see if it has any effect in this second half.
Coach Stanek definitely having some words for this team after that second quarter breakdown.
Yeah, that second quarter really just, you got to forget about that one. You guys just got to really gloss over that. Just remember what happened the first quarter. Try and repeat that where you guys did play quite a bit better and had a little bit of a lead.
Without a doubt. That second quarter, they got outscored 29-13.
It's never great to get doubled up.
Never. They're going to have to work on the inside because Slade Engel himself had 10 in that second quarter.
Yeah, I do believe Honeycutt was out quite a bit of that second quarter as well, and so that seemed to be their main, in the first quarter at least, their main source of points for inside the paint and such.
Indeed, as we start this second half.
A little bit of pressure coming out here for Gibson. They're moving the ball around, Nemo is. They haven't worked it inside yet, and they're staying pretty deep. Inside and out, and three's up. I like the play, though. That is what you want to see. That's a classic. Pass inside, they pass it back out to the shooter, and sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. This time they didn't.
Anytime you can get an inside-outside play, it's a good one. And I have Brooks.
Tough finish right there.
Brooks is very aggressive this evening.
You like to see it, especially something like that. It's just somebody working inside, and especially a smaller one like him. Oof. It's a thing of beauty.
It is. And
another
we're going to go
three from the corner.
Caleb Freeman. He's going to miss that.
Ooh, what a pass. What a pass.
Condre with it again. He's going to go up, and he's going to score that time.
He just did not want to give the assist for that. That was a great board and pass. Oh, looks like Andrews made some defensive play, and Westside's taking it out again. I think he tipped out. I didn't quite see it. Another press coming in. Thrown into Strain. Back to Bryant, now to Gibson, and Nemo's looks like it was more of just kind of to get them to do something, see if they could force something out. If not, no big deal. Hip driving in. Unable to get anything this time.
And Brown getting swallowed up by that Nemo Vista defense. Gibson with it up top, throws the pass. It's going to get tipped. It's going to stay Westside ball with 13 seconds left on that shot clock.
He just didn't really draw the defender in enough to toss that up there, but you could see that he wanted it, and I can't blame him.
He did.
That was a scary pass.
Max Gibson attacking with the shot. No good. That's going to be Honeycutt bringing it down.
He does take quite a few tough shots, and it's just really been unable to get any of them to go since that first 10 points, really.
And Brooks Hip getting inside,
Down
tying
and
up
dirty.
that ball. He's going to give the possession right back to Westside.
That's a great play right there. You like to see him dive down.
You love it.
Gibson, another press break, more of just kind of to see if they can get something going. Just have somebody out there, make them work a little bit is what this press is about.
We got 6 minutes to go in this half.
Ooh,
in this
he
quarter.
kind of wrapped his arm around Andrews did.
And Gibson's going to go back to the line for two more. You said they were going to call that on number 1, Andrews?
That's what it did look like. Yep, it is on him. It's his second of the night, though, so not too bad of foul trouble yet. Could be something to keep an eye on.
Andrews, from what I've seen, he's been a smart player, so I don't imagine the coach will be having to take him out. He's a very educated young man when it comes to the game of basketball.
Absolutely. Gibson also wanted to mention he's one of the ones that I was like, yeah, his form or his free throw routine, really fast. Ooh, what a move.
And got this ball game back up to 16 points.
Andrews with a nice pass inside, back out.
Tristan with the shot.
Short. Looks like
Slade brought that ball down. He's looking to push.
Even up.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a charge.
Yep.
That's a charge. He was there by a mile.
And Jax Andrews waiting for that one.
I've seen Coach Brown have that reaction before. It's never fun, but he's just not too happy with that play. He's just got to imagine he wants something more out of that.
He's not. It looks like they're got a little sweat on the floor. We're going to have Coach P come down and wipe up the floor for him.
Absolutely. Andrew's been putting it all out there, and now he's leaving a little bit of it on the floor, too, you know?
Indeed.
The classic huddle around, scuff the feet, and say it's good.
Get some shoes on it.
Hey, whoa, they have a mat. They have a mat.
A little too late, but.
Yeah, I don't know how they didn't get there a little earlier, but hey, better late than never, I'd say. Seen a few too many times where it's left a little more wet than one would desire.
We got inside into Andrews. He's going to take it across the timeline, set something up for this Nemo Vista team.
They're pretty spread out here.
And Condre with the triple.
Oh, took his time going for it.
Good.
Lefty.
Good hustle by Hip, but even better move by Honeycutt as he adds on 2 more.
It was all planned out. You just love to see a passing play like that. Gibson again trying to break him down. Takes a shot.
It's a tough one.
He's been taking a lot of tough shots. It was great early on. Oh, what
Looking
a pass.
for the Euro. Slade Engel gets his hands on it. Throws it up to Gibson. That's a beautiful save by Gibson.
Gibson's got great ball handling. Dishes it this time. I love that look.
Back to Hip.
I like to see him dish it out there. He's been doing a lot of tough shots. He's got to make sure to keep the teammates involved.
Hip has 12 tonight. It's good to see him in the scoring column.
Been a scrappy 12, too.
Condre looking about it.
He
After that last block shot, he's thinking twice about it.
Oh, what the? Did that hit him in the face?
That hit Max Gibson in the face.
A little scared for Slade right there. It looked like he almost walked. Was able to keep those feet planted.
And Bryant's going to slow down the tempo for these Eagles.
I don't hate this move. They've been kind of going a little fast, taking a couple bad shots in a row.
Gibson looking to attack.
Strain from out. Ooh,
no
just
good.
off the front of the iron. Nemo's pushing it.
Ooh,
oh,
nice move.
Ah,
and
that's tough.
That's going to get called on strain. You're going to have number 13, Tristan Williams, go to the line for 2.
That's a great move there to get by the first guy.
That was.
On those, you always just, as a player, you just want to take the shot after that. You never want to pass it off after you make a good play.
It's hard to.
It really is, and you could see it there. It was almost a beauty, too.
And Tristan Williams missing the first.
Honeycutt's out again. I think Nemo just likes to sub for the most part. Andrews is out.
Likes to keep these guys fresh.
Absolutely. They have been running a decent amount. Almost had a free throw violation. Lane violation on the free throw. That's what I'm trying to say.
Williams hits the second. Put himself in the scoring column.
They like to make their players work. Nemo just really wants to make Westside do something. That way it's not just a free dribble down the court. That looked like it could have been a double.
Could have been.
Ooh,
the
what's
hustle
it called?
It's going to go Nemo Vista ball.
I think Bess hit it off of his face, basically.
That was a great hustle play by Gibson and Bess coming up with it.
Neither of them wanted to give it to the other and just ended up a little bit more unfortunate for Westside. And they have got to clean the floor again. They have the mat out early this time. Love to see it. This guy's getting his work in tonight. He's doing a great job out there, just really cleaning the floor.
He's been the true MVP.
Absolutely. Got to keep that floor nice and dry. Don't want anybody slipping. Substitution while we're talking about the floor.
We're going to have Strain coming out of the ball game. We're going to see Hewitt back in the game.
Let's see what they do here. I don't think I've seen him too much since really the first quarter.
Yeah, he started the ball game, but I haven't seen a lot from him tonight. See if they can get him going.
Yeah, absolutely. I do remember he, I believe, took a couple threes from the corner, but kind of went silent after he missed them. Let's see if they try and work that back into the game plan.
And Bess is working inside, looking to get some positioning. And they're swallowing them up on the inside. They're not letting them have anything.
You gotta have somebody cutting inside a little bit more.
Gotta have some movement without the ball.
Absolutely. They've just been stalling over there. Somebody finally cuts to the high post or free throw line extended, whatever you want to call it.
And we're gonna have
top
a
of the
shot.
key. He's had a couple of those like that. Hewitt comes in, gets the board immediately, and they're pushing. Yep, they have numbers. Angle, let's see what he does. Oh.
And a late call. We're going to see
Angle down.
He's taken a couple rough falls tonight. But out of an athletic player like that, you expect nothing less.
Yeah, absolutely.
He bounces right back up.
Hear a bunch of people yelling, assuming they're not too happy about the collision, but it's a basketball play. I didn't see anything dirty out of that. Just unfortunate landing, really. Just people get tangled up. stuff happens.
Indeed. When you go up for a fly-high dunk like that, you expect the unexpected.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta make sure you get your feet under you, and sometimes you just can't.
And
This
Engel.
time he didn't. He does get the free throw to make up for it. Let's see if he can get the second one.
Engel with 15 tonight. Strong performance by the young man.
It has been a quiet 15, I
It
feel like. I
has.
think it's mainly been at the line.
Ooh. We're going to have an offensive rebound by Hewitt.
Yeah, Hewitt's making his. Sorry, I thought he was going to pull that. Hewitt making contributions. Angle with another attempt and another tough finish.
Beautiful finish by Slade Engel on the inside.
Didn't get the contact dunk, but he's gotten a couple contact layups to go.
He does. Now he has 17 early in this third.
See if he can keep it going. Already has a layup. Can he put the cherry on top of this cake? And a lane violation on hip, maybe? No, I don't know. 13? No, that's who fouled. I don't really know what happened there. I think it was a lane violation on either hip or Hewitt. I don't know quite which one. Nemo works it inside. Smart. That's a smart play right there.
That is smart. Get your man in the air and go up with it.
And you saw the guy coming in. He's like, you know what? Getting contact, might as well do something.
Man, that's a
Tough
strong finish, though.
yeah.
He's going to cut the lead back down to 16.
Oh, that's 3 on hip.
These
It is
Redhawks.
third quarter, so it's not as scary as it could be, but I wonder if that'll come into effect.
Hip has played a crucial role in this lead for
Looks
these
like the press
Westside
is
Eagles.
coming out again. Gibson gets the ball. They're trying to trap. He gets out of it smoothly. Let's see what he does. He tends to take a shot in this situation.
And in that case,
he
he gets
doesn't this
swarmed
time.
up. Hewitt with the ball. He's looking inside to Engel. Engel's had a strong performance. He's really wanting the ball down there.
Yeah. You got to imagine he's fired up after those last couple of plays.
Oh, yeah.
Gibson tries, almost gets it stolen,
He's
forcing
gonna
a
shoot that.
pass. Tough, big board here from Engel. He's going up.
Going to get another foul, another opportunity for 2 more. Bess is not happy with that one.
Engel's really just been going in this. Oh, that is 4 on Bess as
Wow.
well. I just saw that.
Wow, and that's a big 4 for him because he
That's
has
a big loss.
13 of their 44 points tonight as their leading scorer.
Huge loss. Some would say ball don't lie, especially if a player's upset about their foul. If that's what you believe, then you have to imagine Bess didn't really foul there.
A very emotional guy as he heads to the bench.
Sometimes those fiery players, it either goes really well in foul trouble or they're out of the game much earlier than you'd want.
Slade Engel leaves 2 on the line. And Jax Andrews looking it over.
Pushes in the corner. They're trying to work it inside. Skip pass. They're slowing it down a
And
little
over
bit.
there to Perriman inside to Honeycutt. Honeycutt with that left finish, and he's going to miss it, but he's going to get fouled. Looks like it's going to be Slade Engel.
Looks like he just kind of felt the pressure and just said, you know what, you guys are getting a little too close here. If I put it up, I bet you're going to touch me.
And that's Engel's 4th foul as well. They're going to need him down the stretch.
Gotta imagine there's a substitution coming here for
And
Engel. You
Brown
don't want
looks
to
to the
lose him
bench.
now.
Yep, and we're going to have Strain coming in for Engel. We cannot afford another foul.
Absolutely.
With the night that Engel's been having, you cannot afford to have him out of the ballgame too long.
Especially with you in the lead, 15 points. You don't want to risk it. If you were down, maybe you could make that argument, because if you're down now, take out one of your good players, who knows what can happen. They could go out either way, but not worth the risk when you're up quite a bit. Gibson with the ball in the corner. They're trying to trap. This press, Westside's done much better against this press than they did against Mount Vernon. Oh, a nice
Sweet
Euro
move.
and
Just left a little
$1
bit on the
move,
line.
10-cent finish. See it time and time again, just too much momentum on him.
Tristan Williams looking to push it down the court.
I bet he's going to skip it. I'm seeing number 10 open on the other side.
Oh, he should have.
That was
Condre's hit 2 already. He's over there looking it over.
I have noticed Nemo likes to start really far out, so they generally don't. Oh, contact.
Yep. That's going to be called on number 2, Hewitt, for this Westside team. Now both of the teams with 4 and 5 fouls. So for the last minute and 41 seconds of this quarter, we will be seeing free throws on every foul.
First one on Hewitt, though.
It is. He's been keeping it under control.
Absolutely. This whole game's kind of been pretty back and forth. The score's been pretty one-sided. for the last really 2 quarters, but it hasn't really felt that way.
It is not. With the way these two ball clubs are playing, it's definitely not felt like a 13-point lead.
Absolutely not. They're really putting it all out there. I think it also doesn't hurt that it just feels like there's a lot of shots that Nemo should have had go in that they just couldn't drop.
Without a doubt, as he misses both at the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Might come back to haunt him.
Gotta imagine that was because I was talking. Gibson making a move. He's done better about not forcing it this third quarter.
Brown with a nice jump stop kick out to
deep three.
Gibson.
Deep three. That's a great shot right there. He just saw the hand was down a little bit and said, this is within my limits. Let's see what happens.
First made basket of the second half.
He's been dishing it out well, though. He's been contributing other ways. Scoring hasn't quite been the same. From deep. And it's good, too. That was a good 5 feet behind, I'd say. Oh, he almost gets a steal.
And Andrews.
He's really putting in work. Oh, makes him collide. Hip. That was debatable, but
close.
Refs didn't say anything, so it didn't happen.
Did not. That's going to bring the lead right back up to 15 for this Westside Eagles team. Over to Andrews. Andrews gets those 3 deep balls tonight.
I feel like Honeycutt's been pretty quiet since the first quarter.
He has. Ever since he got in foul trouble, he's been super quiet for him.
Wonder if he's just been a little scared because of the foul trouble, but you don't see. Oh, Hip is wide open. Gets it in.
And Brooks Hip with another one.
That's been his bread and butter. Just get down there, get open, get a layup, run back and play defense.
Brooks Hip with 17 points now.
From deep again. Oh, boy, he's taking it now.
You got to be kidding.
Bryant's going to take this. Is it in?
No good.
That was close.
Well, after a good third quarter of action, we are 66-52 in Westside Eagles' favor. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching Lake Area Sports.
Come by and see us today and let us.
All right, we're getting started here with the fourth quarter. It was more of a back and forth, but it's still pretty one-sided in the scoreboard.
It is 66-52 with the last quarter of action.
Skip pass. Does he get a third in a row? And he goes down on it.
And he's going to go to the line for 3.
That was a close shot, too.
And Jax Andrews really been heating up here in this second half, and really in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, he's really been putting the team on his back. He said, all right, we're down big. Let me make some big plays and see what happens. They just haven't been able to get it done on the defensive end to back it up.
And he hits the first.
That is 1.
You think if you hit these next 2, that's big for him.
That is huge.
With Kelby Bess on the bench, they really need to get something going offensively.
Kelby Bess is putting in contributions, though. Cleaning up the floor after that fall. Love to see it.
Good teammate.
Absolutely. You got to keep that floor clean, especially on your side of the court.
Andrews.
Oh, that one's a little short.
Goes 2 for 3
Oh,
at the
and
line.
Hip is wide open down the field.
And another one for Brooks Hip as he adds to his point total.
He just raced down. He was just faster than everybody there. Nemo didn't get down. Westside is more scared of Jax now.
And that's just going to be a miscommunication, and it's going to go right back to Westside.
They wanted to work it down, and they just threw it out instead. Bess is back. It's 4, right?
He does have 4. We're going to gamble with 7.5 minutes to go in the game. 14 points. It's not time to not time to panic too much, but they're going to definitely make sure that they're putting their all out there this evening.
Absolutely. I love the gamble, honestly. You got to trust your players sometimes, and especially down 14, there's not too much more to lose, you know?
Especially
you can make it back, but one way or another, he's not going to be in the game either at the end or now.
A big senior like that contributes the way he does. You got to have him in.
Oh, big 3 attempt. Andrews with a box out, though.
Good box out. He throws it ahead to Condre. Condre's looking to attack, and he gets stopped in his tracks. Back out to Andrews. Over to Tristan Williams.
Oh, hand in his face. He does not care. It's good.
That's a big 3.
And a timeout, it appears. Who called that one?
That's going to be Coach Brown calling the timeout.
He didn't like what he saw.
He did not, and they were going to take a break, and we're going to take it with them. Thank you for watching Lake Area Sports.
Show you why FL Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
On second review, it looks like it was Nemo who took that. I guess they wanted to make sure that they were on the same page defensively. And they're starting to press out. Ooh, Bess almost
Smart
picks
play.
up a 5th.
And Strain's going to get another one that's going to extend the lead out to 13 for this Westside Eagles team.
Every time Nemo gets something, Westside answers back in some way. That was a lazy-looking pass that made it through.
Over to Andrews. Andrews gets stopped. Honeycutt get with it. He's going to go up.
Oh. Honeycutt's been real quiet in the second half.
Got to think if he used his right hand there, he might have gotten some contact or maybe the finish.
Yeah, he just put it up and then put it across. There wasn't a whole lot left to happen. Bryant cutting in.
Good cut by Bryant.
He hasn't taken a whole shot down in the second half now I think about it. He had a couple, I think to end the half, but nothing so far. That's tough, and it's good.
Big contributions by Kelby Bess as soon as he gets back in the ball game.
Like to see him aggressive still. You know, a play like that, you're not too sure what's going to happen. Sometimes players with 4 fouls get a little scared of going in, but you just got to play your game.
And that's going to be Ty Hewitt's 3rd foul of the ball game. And they miss another free throw.
They have not done too well at the free throw line here.
Not.
Bryant moving it down, pushes it to Hewitt.
11-point ball game like this.
Slowing it down.
You really need those free throws.
Absolutely. Gibson up top now. Let's see what happens here. Looks like he's trying to clear out. They're calling it on.
I think that's Tristan Williams, number 25.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. That's going to be on number 13.
Do they have a similar haircut as well?
Yep.
Okay.
They do.
That's what I was thinking. I thought it was Williams as well to begin with.
Oh, that is Williams, but he is 13. He's just down here wrong.
All right. Hey, it works.
Ingle's
back
in the ball game.
I did now just see that, yeah. I didn't realize that for a second.
That is a risky call by Coach Brown, but it looks like it's going to pay off.
Yeah, I like the gambles here.
I do too. I know I wouldn't have been in the ball game with 4 fouls up 11, but hey, I like it.
Yeah, I mean, risky plan. Oh, he's been shooting.
He's heating up. Tristan Williams,
Absolutely.
number 13, with his second back.
They're trying to trap Gibson. He passes it out to Hip. He's been working inside pretty frequently.
And with 62-72, Westside's favor. 5 minutes left to go in the
he
ball
tried
game.
using his body there more.
He tried to get some contact, and he is a no call.
He's taking tough shots. They work out sometimes, but in plays like that, it just puts you at risk, and that's a lazy pass.
That's a terrible pass.
He didn't even think about Gibson coming down.
Nope. Gibson's slow to get back, but
works
gets
out
the hustle
sometimes.
play. Oh, that's a touch call. Come on, Harrison. What's that call? It's going to be on number 13, Tristan Williams.
He's been standing up a lot on defense here. He's just kind of putting his body in them instead of moving around.
Gibson with it, crossing the timeline. We're going to have an illegal screen.
Oh, that's Strain. I thought that was Angle for a second. I was like, what a way to go out of the game. But it's Strain with his 3rd, I believe.
Yep, both of these teams.
Wait, no, his 2nd. Sorry, they still had Williams.
And with Westside with 3 fouls, 2 more away from that double bonus rule.
It is a 10-point game now as well, so it hasn't been that for a while.
Jax Andrews throws it inside to Kelby Best with a
Big,
sweet
tough.
move.
That's a 3, I believe, and ones that he's had a chance for. I don't.
Oh, they called the whistle.
Yeah.
Who'd they call that on?
Oh, it's Engel.
Oh,
he's out. He's done.
That's huge.
I didn't even realize he was the one guarding him. Yeah, he knows it too.
Wow.
You can see him looking up, and he's just mad about that play.
Wow, that brings the game within 8, and that sends out their top scorer for the evening, and Slade Engel. That's a big loss.
Huge defensive loss as well. He's a big guy in there that just gets his hands on everything. Really makes you think when you're going up.
Wow.
Got to wonder if Strain's going to be able to take that torch and run with it. Gibson getting trapped. Does break out. Hip. Trying to push down almost too fast. Hewitt's got a layup.
Wow.
Great way to push through.
Hewitt's first points of the night.
He's been quietly contributing elsewhere. Oof. Been a long night of talking.
I hear you. And Condre with it up top. He's going to take that jumper.
Haven't seen a lot out of him. Ooh, yep, they called it. They called it. Oh, that's tough.
That's had a couple tough calls
that
here.
Hurts. That hurts as a player. You always hate one of those, especially because it just feels like it shouldn't have been anything. And, yeah, that's it for him.
And that's going to be Kelby Best leaving the ball game with 17.
They're not throwing him out yet. Okay, there we go.
With a valiant effort of 17 points to go tonight and a lot of rebounds, a lot of hustle plays. Kelby Best really made his presence felt this evening.
He had a lot of tough finishes.
He did.
Hip taking it down again.
He's surveying.
He likes to get downhill and see what happens. See what happens here. I've noticed they kind of like to clear out, let Gibson work, and it does work, except for he tends to take tough shots at the end of those.
And Brooks Hip's going to have it. He's going to survey over.
Oh, what a move.
Crossover. Oh, my gosh.
That's his bread and butter there. Make a move, use that speed, get downhill, get at the rim, and finish.
Brooks Hip just cracked his first 20 piece of the season with 21 tonight.
I did see him grimace as he got on defense. Maybe he twisted his ankle. Hope that doesn't come into play. Honeycutt. Oh, what a save.
Good save. Andrews with it. He's looking to attack. Back out to Condre.
I feel like a heat check's in order for Andrew. We'll have to see what happens. Honeycutt inside. He has just not been able to finish here in the second half.
Not. But the offensive rebounds are keeping him in it, and that's going to be a tie-up.
Yes, yeah, it's a
thumbs
tie-up.
up. That's going Westside ball.
That hurts. It is. This lead just hasn't diminished. It hasn't grown. It's been a constant around 10, 11, 14 was at the beginning of the quarter. So not a whole lot of difference here. Towel guy is on it again. Let's see if we can get the pad out there in time. Where's he at? I don't see him.
He's slacking.
Oh, I don't love this right here. You know, you got to see everybody putting in their best effort, and this guy's just missing on the job. He's taking a nap.
He is. He's slacking on that duty.
Didn't even make an appearance. God.
Wow.
Well, everybody else is working their butts off.
Oh, we're going to have another.
Oh,
wow. We're going to have a travel on Max Gibson. I thought it was going to be a tie-up.
I thought it was going to be a foul on Andrews at first because he got in there pretty aggressively and then just kind of fell off. Another towel play. It's the pad coming out. I see them holding the pad, but they're not going down the court. They don't think it's necessary. This is insane. I don't love to see this. The decision-making out here isn't great.
It's not.
They're using wet old towels to wrap this up, and I just don't think it's going to do the job.
Not putting their best foot forth, are they, Joseph?
Absolutely not. I wonder if it's a strategic thing. Maybe they play better on a wet floor.
They're used to this dry, humid floor.
Absolutely. They generally turn the sprinklers on when they play to give them a bit more difficulty. Oh, that's a scary catch. That's a scarier catch. And he gets pressured.
Going to get a rush, and we're going to have a three in the –
Oh.
He's going to
It looks like it was a bait to get a free layup.
That was a nice move by Condre.
Insane inbound play. It's pretty smart there. Gets a free layup. Hip pushing it downfield again. Field what?
And he's going to get fouled. I don't know if they're going to call that on the floor. They're going to call that on the floor. That's going to be on number 30, Lane Jones. That's their 14th foul of the quarter. So every foul from here on out, we're going to see 2 free throws.
This could get interesting. It is a 9-point game right now. Oh, that's a foul. Speak of the devil.
Yep, we jinxed that one. Lane Jones with another foul, 2 back-to-back quick ones.
That is unfortunate.
Send Max Gibson to the line.
That's an unfortunate one. One of those that just barely slips out of your fingertip. You think you're going to have the steal, and all of a sudden you're just running the kid over and getting yelled at by the coach.
Indeed.
Gives him with that quick free throw routine. It goes in this time. Coach Brown sending his players back. Doesn't he want to risk somebody fouling, going for a rebound? I don't hate the plan. They're up 10 right now. Gibson to put them 11. It is 11 now. Westside's wanting to stay out of foul trouble here. If they can do that, then it really helps them out to continue this game. Andrews with it on the sideline. Skip pass over.
Inside the Honeycutt. He's going to get tripled. Throw it outside to Lane Jones.
Andrews is calling for it. He wants it.
He needs it.
That looked like it could have been a walk. Oh, that's not a foul. Sorry, that's a block.
It is a block by Hip.
Bryant Brown up for it. He might be going for it, and he gets stolen for it.
Williams is really making
his foul.
Presence felt. He's going to go to the line for 2 more.
Absolutely. That's a frustration. You can see Coach Brown not happy about that. Tell him to slow it down. You can practically hear what he's saying. He's saying, toss it out. We got plenty of time left. We're the ones that are leading.
And this Tristan Williams, number 13, came off the bench tonight, but he's really had an impact on this game, especially here in this second half.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been a defensive monster, just kind of getting in there, doing the dirty work, making a couple threes. He had a couple big ones in the middle of the stretch.
He had 2 back-to-back while they were on that comeback.
It has slowed down a little bit, but it is still, to put it single digits, it's 10-point lead here. Let's see how Westside plays it. Brooks Hip likes to go downhill. He's going for it.
Wow.
And I see a timeout coming. Yep. As I say it, you know what he's going to say in this. He's calling it. He asked for it. They didn't give it to him at first.
Coach Brown wanted to talk it over. Well, he's going to take a break. We'll take him with him. Thank you for watching Lake Area Sports.
At American Safeguard Insurance, our job is to make sure you understand exactly what you need so you're covered if your worst case scenario becomes a reality. We offer a variety of coverage options, including personal and commercial insurance, so that your home and business are covered no matter what. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
Roof Tech of Heber Springs is a premier roof replacement company servicing commercial and residential customers in central Arkansas. They specialize in insurance replacements for all roof types. Licensed, bonded, insured.
And we're back here with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter. It's a tough one. It's 78-68 in
Nemo's taking their time on this timeout. They didn't call it, but they're using every second they can. Coach Brown just wasn't happy with how Westside was playing there, and you can't really blame them. Up 10, 2.5 left, and they're pushing like they're the ones down.
They are.
They're pressuring now.
Jax Andrews with it up top, throws it over to Williams, looking inside, looking for that skip pass.
Yeah,
Wow.
Home run, ladies and gentlemen. Like to see that one out of the park.
I don't know if Condre was expecting that one.
You know, it looked like he tried getting a fingertip on it, but that just wasn't enough, and it may not even have touched him still.
As you can see, Coach Brown telling them, slow the rolls.
Yeah, you don't want to get ahead of yourselves here, especially a young team. It's likely a young team gonna do something. Oh, that was nice shot. That's a huge open shot. That is what you want to take. You don't want to force anything. Back in my day, there was no shot clock, so you'd see teams just sit there for the full minute 50 that's left in this game. Minute 40 by the time I said that.
I know you had a lot of probably crazy fights with Coach Cornett, so you probably know that a lot.
Boy, oh
playing
boy.
Against Concord.
Let's not get into that.
All right, we're going to take another break. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching Lake Area.
like we're coming back here. The shot clock is going to be a big factor for the rest of this game. You got to imagine Westside's going to really milk it out, and Nemo's going to try and make sure that they can't do that. They're probably going to pressure, make something quick happen.
Strategically speaking, it's going to be hard for them to lose the game, but crazier things have happened.
Absolutely. I've seen some wild things,
Well,
and we got to shut up now, don't we?
do.
Does he make it? He does.
He
It looked like
does.
he got ahead of himself. It is now a 9-point game.
Going to bring it back into single digits. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he didn't cross the timeline yet.
And he's going to get
Oh,
triple
right in the
teamed.
corner. Oh, man.
And he's going to get out of it.
You know Andrews has got to be upset that he lost his
yeah.
man there. Skip pass across. They're starting to milk the clock. That's smart. At what point do you think Nemo's going to start fouling here?
I think.
Oh, not now.
Wow.
That's for sure.
Tristan. Wow.
I'm surprised. I thought that was maybe going to be a foul call, but they say that he got the ball.
With the night that they've been having officiating, I wouldn't doubt it, but.
Got to imagine they're drawing a play up for Andrews for 3 here. It's kind of been a bread and butter play. Or Williams.
Tristan Williams with it. He's going to look around. They got to get something going. It's 46
seconds left. You can't be taking
left.
this much time. You are down 9 right now. He's going to shoot it? Oh,
Oh,
I
he's gonna
like
pass
the
it to
fake.
Williams.
You
hate to see that. There's 21 seconds left in the shot clock, 37 seconds left in the game. You're going
gotta
to have
have
to
a quick
shot.
I don't even, at this point, you just got to put it up on the catch, basically. You're down 9, 37. The other team's going to be able to milk it.
Yep, you got to have a quick 3 here.
And, I haven't been too happy with Nemo's inbound plays all night.
No, they've not been great.
Well, this works out. What a finish.
Well, there
what
you go.
a finish right there.
Tristan Williams.
You know, Caster's curse is what they say, because that's absolutely what happened.
Indeed. We're going to get the line. We're going to get a chance for 3 points, not the traditional way, but.
If he gets this does significantly change things. It's only 6.
It's going to make it a 2-possession ball game. You get another steal, have it a 1-possession ball game, and that's huge.
If he makes this, he does make
He
it.
does.
6-point lead, 2 possession. Got to imagine they're going to start fouling pretty soon. There's 30 seconds left. You got to go for a steal here. You don't get it. I like that foul.
That's a good one.
I like
Going
that
for
foul.
the ball. It's a good foul. Someone that doesn't have a lot of fouls in the game. Tristan. Oh, wow. I lied. He has 4.
Oh wow, yeah, he has. He's been a demon out there on defense, so it's
has.
not too surprising. Gibson with the fast form does make it. He doesn't want to see this game go down that way. He wants to take it home, get a nice easy bus ride. Not too bad of a yell at from old Coach Brown, because you know he will lose it if they end up losing this game or even getting it too much closer.
He will light him up.
Timeout coming out here. Got to have a quick hit play.
They're going to draw up something. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching Lake Area.
Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494.
The last 25 seconds here, 24.9. Don't love Andrews taking it out. He had a couple big shots, and he just hasn't really gotten a chance to take many since then.
Maybe they can give it back to him quickly.
Looks like they're looking for Williams.
He's not going to get it. You need to pass it in.
You got to shoot
Back to
this.
Andrews.
Somebody
Come on.
shoot it. You have 25 seconds. Just jack it. There
Will.
you go. And it's in. Oh, my.
Honeycutt with a huge 3.
And a timeout to top it off.
Gonna cut it back down to 5 points. 16 seconds left. We'll be right back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right here to Heber Springs. Now during Ram Power Days.
Attention Lake Area senior athletes. You don't want to miss out on this scholarship opportunity. Lake Area Sports will be giving out 2 $500 scholarships this year. One male and one female student athlete will receive a one-time $500 scholarship to be used to further your education this fall. Go to the Lake Area Sports Facebook page for more information and to submit your application.
I'll tell you what, I don't think you can go wrong with this service. Right away I noticed it. It was like, wow, how can it be this fast? The installer came and he's just a super guy. The beauty of it is I'm getting better service, saving money. Man, you can't go wrong there.
Internet starting at $69.99. Petit Jean Fiber.
All right, we're back. 16 seconds left. Gotta imagine they foul if they don't get a steal on the press.
Oh, yeah, 5-point ball game. Let's see what they do.
They're having trouble getting it in.
Inside of Bryant Brown. And
now you foul, I think.
Oh, yeah, you got to foul.
Yeah.
You let 4 seconds fall off.
That's a few too many. They did give it a good gander, though. That first one, I thought they might have had something.
I think they were trying to hold him, foul him without really making too much contact, but refs weren't calling it.
Yeah, the refs just said, you know what, that's not enough.
They wanted to see someone hit the floor.
Yeah. They said, we got to fight out here. You guys been scrapping all night. Now you're going to take it easy? What's going on? All of these fast free throw routines. What is the race?
I don't know, but, hey, it's working for him now.
Whatever works, yeah.
And he
two
makes
are good.
both. I think you probably think
this
this is
it.
over.
You got to shoot this. Just shoot it. What, 7, 8? Just pull it. Oh, he goes for the foul. Doesn't get it.
Wow, doesn't
Not
get
too
the call.
surprising. And
He's going to step out, and that's
that's got to be it.
It's going to wrap it up here.
Surely we don't have to have another possession. 7 points, 2.4 seconds.
I hear Coach Stanek saying, don't foul, don't foul.
Like, go for the steal, but please don't foul.
There we
All
go.
right, that's it. That's game, folks.
And that's wrap here at Nemo Vista. Your Redhawks losing 78-85. Westside bringing in the first W of the season.
Well, somebody did win tonight, so we did guarantee that.
And we're going to have some unofficial scores right after this prayer.
It was just a great game on both sides of the court.
It was. A lot of scoring, a lot of up and down. And I'm going to give you some unofficial stats for the evening for your Nemo Vista Redhawks. You had Jax Andrews with 14. 4 of those big three-pointers, all deep. And you're going to have Honeycutt. He had 8 himself. Jade Condre came up with 11. Kelby Best with the leading scores of 17. Lane Jones with 5. Dalton Bennett with 2. And Tristan Williams with those 12 second-half points. Westside boys, you're going to have Max Gibson coming up with 17 points tonight. Bryant Brown putting 10 in. Slade Engel leading all scores with 21. And Brooks Hip actually going to also have 21. Ty Hewitt with 5. And that's going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching Lake Area Sports.
Have a good night.